I am broke, and Chad leaves every light on, like you said, just like Joey, like a trail of lights from the bathroom to the bedroom to the hallway to the stairs to outside. I'm like, what?
From the river to the sea.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what are you illuminating? What can't you see? I can walk around my house blindfolded. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
maybe he's scared. Spanish got a good name. Maybe he's scared of the dark.
Man.
I don't know.
I walk through the house and let it burn. And I'm the only one that gets the reference out of everybody in my house.
yeah.
Do you I don't know, maybe it's something because Chad's kind of like a teenager. Maybe it's a teenager thing.
Yeah.
But Chad was like 40.
He's going to be 40 this year.
Oh,
Like,
is he really?
yeah.
Yeah.
But still.
He's got to stop tarking off with his.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem. He talks off too much.
Spending time with kids.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I tarked off yesterday a little bit. I was playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I play this game. It's 2-on-2 gun game. And this guy was on there, just people yapping, talking. I mute my thing. I don't talk to anybody. And then the guy's like, oh, damn it. All right, go. And then I shot him in the face, and he goes, well, I don't know what you want from me. You kids are just better at this game. And I turn my thing on. I go, I'm 52 years old, moron. And he was like, oh. I go, okay.
It's disheartening.
Yeah, just take a beating.
Yeah.
You're lost. That's how it goes.
That's why I like the zombies, because you work together with other people. So I just got
Too much anxiety.
But there's
the
like
zombies are so scary.
It is very scary, but it's all open. It's all open world. Some 10-year-old picked us up because it was just me and my buddy. We had no idea what we were doing. He's like, "Follow me."
Mm-hmm. When you turn a corner and there's a guy right there, it's enough anxiety for me to never want to play zombies. So, yeah, I spent like a half hour just going back old school and playing.
Yeah, gun game is pretty good. That old school maps. What do you got?
No, I don't know.
Nuketown.
Over Christmas break, I started playing Crash Bandicoot again.
Oh.
Because I have the trilogy. I have all 3 games.
Trilogy.
Yeah, there's 3 different ones.
Yeah. I was playing Ratchet and Clank. You play that at all? Either of you? No,
Mm-mm.
probably.
I've never even heard of that.
No. All right.
I was out kissing girls, so I don't know.
Me
Prove it.
too.
What
Prove
you
it.
guys are talking about.
It's time better spent.
I played with the full gun and the zombie, and the 10-year-olds helped us. They said, "Take my hand." And we worked together and solved it. And then
You
the
mean
princess got lemon drops.
None of this sounds cool and badass.
Yeah. Jesus.
It was super awesome.
Sounds cool.
I want to hang out with you guys.
Man, I hate it here.
All right. Today, Christy Brinkley turns how old?
I know. I saw.
70.
70.
70.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tight.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
The one thing, though, that is so awful, which I think she's beautiful, but Billy Joel's daughter, Alexa Ray Joel, has Christy Brinkley for a mother and Billy Joel for a father, and she got all Billy Joel's
Who's got the stronger genes?
Oh, man.
Yeah, because Christy Brinkley's other daughters with the other guy, the one looks almost exactly like her, and the other one's just beautiful. I mean, they're both beautiful, but the one looks like a young Christy Brinkley, and then the other one looks like Billy Joel.
Yeah, I mean, she really looks just like Billy Joel.
Man, she's got the face pulled back pretty tight, though.
Who?
You
Christy?
think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
for
it looks
70,
good,
that's pretty
though.
good.
For 70. but-
She has had some work done, there's no doubt, but she also started with a great base.
That
And
is
she
true.
did it right. She didn't overdo it. She didn't do it like Madonna.
It looks
where
pretty bad
she's-
right here.
You're crazy.
I don't know. I keep telling my wife's 40-something years old, and I tell her, I'm like, you're looking better. I think you look better. And she's like, it's because I have Botox. I go, no, it's not. I go, but don't. She's like, I don't do a lot of Botox. I go, if you did, I'd have to tell you. If you're turning into Lizard Woman, I would have to say it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to look like I'm kissing Lionel Richie.
Oh, no.
Well, it's really not the Botox
It's
you
not
gotta worry about.
Botox.
It's
It's
the filler.
yeah, filler, yeah.
That's where it starts getting all weird.
That makes Puma
lizardy.
face.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't want her. She just doesn't like wrinkles. And, what?
Who does?
Gio sent a photo of Christy Brinkley that
Yeah,
Not
that's
one
Yeah.
bad photo.
No, but also, you come over to my house and I go, hey, Gio, meet my grandmother. And she comes out.
Oh,
You'd be
yeah.
like,
No.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
70,
Gio,
that's-
grandmother?
That's pretty good, but that's a lot of.
You're
black
half
children.
her age and you look way worse than her.
But here's the thing also, Gio, is I think she's had stuff done and she's old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that combined makes that kind of look, whatever. But also there's a lot of other pictures where she looks way better than that. that picture's not that flattering. There is a picture of her in a bikini, and her body is still
I saw that. That's
unbelievable.
amazing. Yeah.
When did they get together, Christy Brinkley and Billy Joel?
In the 80s, Uptown Girl.
Good for him.
Yeah, it had to be like sometime around 84.
Good for him.
It was. They were definitely together in that We Are the World thing. She's there for a brief second in that documentary. I
And
watched.
wasn't she there whenever he did the Russia thing?
Yeah.
Man.
Remember that one? Going to Russia was a big deal.
Yeah. Billy Joe solved it.
Wait.
She was married, let's see, she's been married to a lot of people.
The last
Did
guy
you
that
know
she
that?
was married to is the guy that looks kind of like her. That's why the kids look the same.
Peter Cook.
Yeah.
So she was married to Billy Joel from 85 to 94.
That's the prime right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. Francois Alleux, 73 to 81.
Yeah.
So she was married before Billy Joel.
Yeah, she was married before Billy Joel, and then after Billy Joel, she's been married twice. She was married to Richard Taubman, 94 to 95, only 1 year on that one. Then Peter Cook from 96 to 2008.
Those are guys that are like just old and they want a supermodel.
Yeah.
Even if it's an old supermodel, they
Yeah.
could be like, I'm married to a supermodel.
By the way, she's also 5'9.5".
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought she was so much taller.
That's
Anyway.
tall.
That's tall for
That's-
a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
just
a man.
think-
No.
Yeah, you click on the 80s pictures and damn.
Yeah.
Spanish, I saw a thing. This is why I'm nice. This is why I'm nice. I didn't send it to
Oh,
you.
he's nice.
I did think about you, but I did not send it to you. It had a thing
I
that
accept.
said, short guys be like, when I was little, and it said, what do you mean, bro, this morning?
Yeah, but it was weird that the picture they used was Batman, the new Batman. What's his name? Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, how
Yeah.
tall is he?
I don't know,
Tall?
but yeah, he appears to be tall, so that joke didn't work with him. you
Yeah.
know?
Who's taller, Monica or Dizzy?
Ooh.
I think Dizzy.
Monica's little.
This says Robert Pattinson, 6'1", yeah. So
Lies.
It says he's 6'1", so maybe he's 5'10".
I would
Yeah.
say Dizzy's taller for sure.
I don't know.
I
Ooh,
think
it's
Monica.
close.
Yeah, I thought Monica
It's-
was taller.
Because Monica's like 4'11", right? She's 4 foot something.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I would say Dizzy.
Yeah.
Because I'm always alarmed at how tiny Monica is.
Yeah.
That just made me
What?
because
Alarm.
Yes.
She's on Palumpa style.
Oh,
Well, I mean, she's listen, I'm almost always taller than people, so that's fine. I walk into a room, I know that they're going in.
must be
Then
nice.
I see somebody who's much, much smaller. I go, whoa, that's a small person. She's small.
Is it because of that, or because she's a woman, you notice her more than you would notice Dizzy?
No, I got to be honest with you. I probably notice a man being smaller more because I'm
Okay.
used to women being smaller.
Okay.
You know?
Short guys got bad PR like the Jews at Christmas. You ever go into a Walmart and you just see miles of Christmas and there's one little blue thing on a shelf and that's
Yeah.
where the Jewish stuff is?
Yeah.
Short guys should just use better PR. You should have went out there and been like, tall people are gross. And then when a tall guy walks in the room, go, ugh, look at that creature. You guys just didn't do that now, so you lost.
True.
But they
yeah.
got that short king movement.
Yeah, that's
going.
going
That
pretty good.
doesn't work.
That's
Yeah.
for short
It's happening.
things.
All
You
those
ever-
guys are dead.
You ever have people ask you to get stuff off the top shelf?
No,
I
no.
literally, this last week, I had a guy, hey, I'm sorry, could you get that for me? And I was like, sure, little guy.
Oh, no.
I went like this.
You
I put
did not.
I put my hands on my knees and bent down to him, and I said, "No problem, buddy."
Did you
And then
rub it?
tumbled
his
his
head.
hair, yeah, and then reached up there.
the last
No.
time I was at Joe's house, he asked me to do about a dozen different things.
That's right.
Yep.
That's
You
right.
had to
I did.
remove that light because
Yeah.
you wouldn't turn it
That's
on
right.
for him.
You
If you had-
scumbag.
If you had the choice, you could be either fat or short. You choose
Oh,
fat.
that works
right?
out way better.
If you could be Spanish, if you had to be for the rest of your life 300 pounds, but you could be 6'2", would you rather be 6'2" in 300 pounds or what you are now?
Yeah, I would take 6'2".
Yeah.
Really?
300 pounds is not a bad life.
Yeah.
Dude,
Ugh.
I'd love to see fat, tall Spanish.
Oh. It would be
Gina
weird.
Galvin, I saw a video yesterday of a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked like maybe like Prince Nassim or one of those guys. And it showed at 18 what a menace he was in the ring. And now he's like 350 pounds.
Wow.
Did you see
Really?
that? Yeah.
Damn.
I don't think it's Prince Nassim. I've
well,
seen him.
It was just like one of those guys who was young and Middle Eastern kind of fast puncher.
It is him.
It is him?
It is him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
He blew up.
Damn,
blew up.
he did.
It was over the years too. They were like, here he was in '94, here he was in 2000, here he was in 2013. And
Wow.
he just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, imagine your entire life is making weight and being in shape.
oh yeah.
And then you're done. You go, I don't have any fights.
Yeah.
I'll have another pizza.
Yeah.
Whole one. Thank you. Extra butter on it.
Please, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I used to love watching him fight, man.
Yeah, he was entertaining.
Yeah, he
super
was all
entertaining,
coming
yeah.
into the ring, getting
Yeah.
carried in, and all this stuff, and doing the backflips and everything.
Doing all kinds of ridiculous stuff.
All right, 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. Are those Sporkle calls we're getting ready, Carmen?
I'm sure.
Let me just try it. Can I just try one?
What? It's early. What?
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Every day.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was calling because Gio got hosed. On the,
we'll get to that in a second. Do you have a metronome in your car?
He's practicing.
All right, let's talk about this real quick. So yesterday, the death pool pick, Mike Martin, the coach of FSU, died.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a pick that Gio tried to make in the death pool, and we all voted against because we said he was not a celebrity. And yesterday he died. Beyond the points and all that information, the fact that you people were sending that to me at 8 o'clock last night is so ridiculous.
That's wild.
First of all, it's insulting. I'm in the media, and I am slated to get alerts on everything that happens in the news. Yeah, I know Hootie went to jail yesterday, too. I know everything about yesterday. The fact that people were – Pete sent it to me at 8 o'clock last night, and I go – well, hold on. Pete sent it to me, and he goes something about Gio, and I go, are you serious? He goes, what? And I go, you're sending this to me 8 hours after it happened? And he goes, I just saw it now, which proves that he's not a celebrity. He's like, I just came across now. People's argument was that he was on ESPN and CBS Sports, and therefore you got hosed. But he's a sports guy. That's where he should be. When he's on Entertainment Tonight, then he's a celebrity.
Oh,
Not on TMZ.
Oh, it is on TMZ.
It is on TMZ.
I didn't. Okay, I didn't.
It
see
is. I
Way
see
to
it
go,
here
Carmen.
because I have the headlines here, and it's ESPN, Tallahassee Democrat, Tomahawk Nation, CBS Sports,
Yeah.
WCTV, News 4 Jacksonville.
Also, I want to point
TMZ.
out TMZ has a sports section.
24/7 Sports.
So you're saying we don't allow sports figures on the death
Yeah,
pool?
That's not what we're saying.
Sports celebrities,
Okay.
not just people who play sports. It's like we decided that people who are in the news, like just because they're on the run or whatever, doesn't make them a celebrity.
And in the past, we have not allowed picks based on the fact they're on TMZ.
in the past,
we haven't used that as a gauge of notoriety.
Well, we also used action figure, but it didn't work for Black Bart now.
I
did it?
did not. I said we've not used TMZ as a gauge of notoriety.
We
in the
have, but
past.
that's why we change the rules every
All
year
right.
to tighten it up.
We said we don't use Twitter either as a gauge of
Was
notoriety.
Mike Martin on Twitter?
It was the number one. It was trending
many followers
in the
do you have?
country.
Yeah, but
number
Is it?
one.
trending in your area.
No, it was
Trending for
trending
you.
in the country.
Wasn't
In
my
the
feed.
top 15, not once but twice. It was
Yeah.
also the number one trend in sports for most of the afternoon.
Seminoles.com.
But
Gainesville.
again,
Sun.
we don't use Twitter as a gauge at all in this.
I have
Twitter
been
is-
scrolling on
Chop
TMZ
chat.
this whole time, and I still have not come across that story on
Mm-hmm.
TMZ. I'm just letting you know.
Well, everybody else saw it on TMZ but you.
No.
I did.
didn't see
I
it.
did.
I'm just
see
saying
it.
I'm still
You're
scrolling.
looking TMZ Sports, Carmen. That's where it would be.
Oh, okay.
Where
and
it is
TMZ
and everything
Twitter,
else. Sports.
They put it on their Twitter because, like I said, we've never used Twitter as a gauge whatsoever to show notoriety at all in the
How
past.
many followers did he have on Twitter?
I don't know.
I vote no.
Most people in their 70s don't really have a Twitter following.
True.
I would say there's several.
Except celebrities.
Christy
There's
Brinkley has a Twitter
Clint
following.
Eastwood's got
Joe,
a Twitter
Joe
follower.
Biden.
Yeah.
There's several actresses and people on the pool currently that do not have a Twitter following at all.
If you look
They
at
were accepted.
Eva Marie Saint, you know that she's a famous actress, even though she may not be on Twitter.
Right.
Right. So, but you know she's a famous actress because you know
Do
her
you?
name. Yeah, you know who she is. You've heard her
The
name before.
Tallahassee Democrat will not
Listen.
report on her when she dies.
The hypocrisy has been exposed.
Right?
No.
Everybody knows the
Voted.
farce that this game is. It's pro wrestling at its finest.
No, it's not.
It
Because Black
100%
Bart would have got
is.
in if that was true.
I stand with Gio.
Totally. It's complete
I have my
farce.
Black Bart athlete's card. What is that? Like a playing card?
Right.
And every time I see it in my little drawer of junk, I just shake my head and I go,
The hypocrisy has been exposed, and that's what makes me happy.
You won last year.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
by the way, rest in peace, Mike Martin.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
No points.
No.
Hypocrisy. It shows the farce the game is. But then at the end of the year, I will be forced to pay the $200, even though the game is completely rigged and phony.
That's the other thing. I put it up there in our stories. Mike Martin dies, no points, and yet people still send it to me.
Yes.
And they all followed it up with Gio's going to be mad.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
you
it's
think
No,
so?
I'm not mad, but the hypocrisy has been exposed, and it shows the pro wrestling that this game is.
I think it shows a
It's
perfect
fake to stir and create drama, manufacture drama.
shows a perfect democracy where all the players got together
No.
and decided what the group's
Voted.
thoughts were on it. And
No, the bar is all over. It's all over the place. It doesn't matter. We've got people on the death pool currently that were in one movie that we recognized, and they weren't even the leading role in that movie.
I just
Who
want
is
to say
that?
The Asian actor, foreign actor.
Well,
That
that's
Tony
just
Byrne
because
picked up?
Ian.
Or Ian.
Ian. That's just
Again,
because Ian couldn't
no.
pick.
Again,
voted
couldn't
I voted
pick.
no.
The person had been in one movie that we even recognized,
I
like
voted
Crazy
no.
Asians or whatever.
We were
Crazy
gonna
Rich
sit
Asians.
here for 20 minutes waiting for him to
But
get a new
it's-
pick.
exactly. So the hypocrisy has been exposed as
Also, you
there's
don't
no
realize
rhyme or reason.
Tony has a great love for Asian films.
Yeah.
Exactly. because
Crazy
that
Asians
person's
is a good one.
The
got
whitest guy
notoriety.
in America loves Asian films.
I'm
Makes
sure
sense.
that guy's going to be on TMZ and trending on Twitter.
Lady.
It's a woman.
And breaking news on ESPN, which ESPN, for you guys who don't watch sports, is a worldwide network.
I watch SportsCenter every
of
day.
Sports.
I never heard
What
of
does
it.
Yeah.
ESPN stand for?
And it was on there
Electric
as the
Spice.
number one story.
I watched the Electric Spice Network yesterday. I watch it every day. I watch SportsCenter, and I did see it on there.
We've got also sports figures on there right now that will get a fraction of the coverage that Mike Martin got yesterday.
Sure, he's been 70-some
Do you
years
think
old.
Scott Brantley's going to be on TV, on
Ooh.
TMZ?
And we're
No,
also
here's
in
how I don't
Florida.
know if that's true. Scott Brantley might be dead. We don't even know.
Exactly. So again, the hypocrisy and the farce has been exposed for all the world to see.
I'm
and
just
and
glad.
that's what I'm fine with.
I appreciate you, Gio, finally revealing the script of this show, much like the Super Bowl script has been
100%.
revealed.
You know what you should have done? Had him as your local pick.
Ooh.
That we would have allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I vote
Listen.
yes.
There's the game is fake. The game is phony. Everybody
And
knows
you
it.
play it.
Yeah. Everybody knows it.
A fool's bet, you say.
100%. That's why Carmen and Spanish have dropped close to $4,000 into a game they've never won. And for
right,
some
all
reason
right.
But they don't
what?
pay attention throughout the year.
Not
Yeah.
true.
What?
I do, but I'm not gonna spend more money
I pay
to get
attention.
extra picks.
Oh.
Mike, you make the pot go up by like $200
Yeah, but
every
you gotta,
year.
you gotta have good strategy to win.
The game.
Yeah, I don't want to bet $200 to begin with. I've tried to get out of this bet because it's too expensive.
It's rigged. It's a fool's bet. It's a farce. And it's been exposed for the world to see now. And
You
that's
know,
what makes me happy.
As long as
It
we're all
hurts.
just having fun,
Yeah.
I think
every
is the main.
December.
Close to $4,000 you've blown in this, Carmen.
Stop
Carmen, if
saying
you
that.
want
Wait.
out,
Oh,
we'll let you out
Okay.
next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Pay your
No.
$200 and you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then next year the same thing is gonna happen.
We play by phony rules, but we're expected to play
Not phony
real,
rules.
real money.
Randy Allen keeps track of the rules very well. Our
Randy Allen said it
commissioner.
should have been allowed. So did Brohande.
Yeah.
So
No,
did
well,
every
they're
other
not
person
players.
except the
No.
dicks in this
Their
room.
vote doesn't
Nope.
count.
I don't believe it. I haven't talked
Even,
to
even Ian, I has said he has a sports show for 20 years, never heard of him. That's probably why you don't have a sports show anymore, Ian.
Oh.
Yeah. I said
Sending
it.
it to him.
I said it. Beckles, you know where to find me.
Oh, no.
Galvin, I got something for you.
Oh
No
my
points.
God, dude.
Exposed.
Big time.
Okay.
Big time.
You're gonna love this.
Thank you, Gio.
Hey,
Thank
it
you
is.
for
Everybody
bringing it
knows.
to light.
They're all laughing at you, not with you.
Because I spent $4,000 until now.
Idiot. Zero to show for it.
Like I said, I'm just glad to be involved, man. I just enjoy the game.
It played out exactly as I said it would. It was on TMZ. It was the #1 story on SportsCenter.
You want to see Fat Spanish?
Oh my God.
Fat and tall.
Oh, that is amazing.
Oh my God.
I'm scared of
That's horrifying.
fat Spanish.
That is terrifying.
Look at that Fat Spanish. Joe, I'm gonna send it to you.
That's
so you can put it on
wild.
Bone TV.
I don't like AI anymore.
Who did that?
Big Dig.
Oh,
That's funny.
fantastic.
See how
That's
fast
funny.
he does stuff, Joe?
All I can see in that picture is how tight your shoes are.
Wait, what?
Mike had
It hurt
those
me to
shoes
look at
on,
him.
and they were brand new shoes, and they were cool shoes.
They are, yeah.
And they hurt him so bad. He was
Dude.
like, my feet are bleeding.
I wore them to play with Pipple Toddler one time, and I ended up taking my feet out of them and just standing on them.
So he
Oh.
wears them for the prom thing, whatever, and they hurt so bad. And then he wears them to play with. I go, oh, did your feet change?
It was
Like, of course they're gonna hurt again.
a lot of time went by. I kind of forgot how bad they were.
No.
Yeah. Carmen, wait till you see it. It's a morphed picture of my head and Spanish's head on my body, and
wild.
it looks like Fat Spanish.
I think it looks beautiful.
That's
personally,
so good too.
Yeah.
You would rather be like that than your life now.
I mean,
Really?
no, you don't have to say my
Carmen,
life
why do you
now.
say it like that?
Because I think you get more health issues with weight than you do the disadvantage
listen.
that comes with being short.
Other
You
than
don't
having this
understand.
hernia, I've
Yeah.
had no health issues
Yeah.
the entire time.
Okay, but again, what is
your calcium score?
yeah?
Yeah, but I have no result of it.
Listen,
What does Ian Beckle say? You don't see fat 70-year-olds.
I don't
Whatever.
Like, I don't like the way you emphasize the F on fat.
Yeah, he says
It's
you
like
don't
the
see a
N-word.
lot of 300-pound 70-year-olds, but if you want to hit them with fat, go ahead. You don't see a lot of fat 70-year-olds.
Yeah.
You don't.
If,
No.
if you could take a pill and be that over, you would do it. Yeah.
That pill is called pancakes.
no,
Wait,
no.
what?
The pancakes won't help me grow.
For the record, I don't like pancakes.
Yeah, they won't help me grow.
Waffles.
When I looked into that leg lengthening surgery,
Oh,
the-
no.
Did you really look into it?
Well, no, because there was a couple story. I mean, there were some stories on it, and I did look into where the doctors were located in the U.S. and Europe. But a lot of the people say that it's like a miserable first year, 2
Yeah,
years,
you're
and
breaking
then
your
of course.
yeah, and then everything heals up, and then it's just one basketball game until your shins shatter. into a
Right,
million
that's the
pieces.
thing
Yeah.
you
And you
got-
only grow an inch.
No, it's 6. I think it's 3 to 6 inches. So
Not
it just
worth
depends
it.
on
That's a
so
lot.
it depends on how much pain you're willing to deal with.
Can't you just
Listen.
learn to walk on stilts?
yeah,
They have those shoe.
yeah,
heelys
I've
that
seen
you
those.
can
I've seen those.
You should wear the DeSantis boots with the
DeSantis
lips
boots?
on them.
I'd
Heels.
I
They're
would even
called
do
heels.
Prince boots.
Just get the blades.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cut my legs off and then
Spanish Pistorius.
Yeah.
Just
That
like
might be even better.
halfway up your shin, chop them off,
Yeah.
and then get the blades, like an extra 5 or 6 inches long.
I would do that.
That
I would
makes
do
way
blades.
more sense.
Yeah,
That
I'm
guy was in the Olympics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
You
Until he
fall
shot
and cut
his-
somebody's head off.
Yeah,
Until he shot his wife because he had no legs. He was upset.
he was afraid.
By the
I
way,
can't get my
greatest
blades.
move ever. Just shot it through the bathroom door.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I thought she was an
Oh,
intruder.
not,
Shooter.
not great move because spent a lot of time in jail.
I think he's
Yeah.
still in
Did he?
jail.
Eventually got out. He got out.
Yeah.
He was like, that's how much I hate her. I'll give away 3 years of my life.
Yeah. But yeah, if I think I'm comfortable now with my height. Back in college, I would have done anything to be taller, but that was because I surround myself with tall people. Yeah, it
Now
kinda
you
sucks.
just find all hot little chicks.
Yeah, that is a good thing. And it was when I was back in college, I would always start a bunch of fights, and it was nice having big friends. So
Can you bang one of the girls from Love on the Spectrum?
Ooh. You have to be on the spectrum.
Are
I
you
think.
asking for somebody?
Yeah.
Are you asking
me?
I almost just answered. Were you asking me?
Can you bang one of the girls in Love on the Spectrum because they're only on the spectrum? They're not
Yeah.
like they're or even if they have autism, it's not like.
They're high functioning.
But it's sometimes it's just a social awkwardness. It's not a
Yeah.
mental capacity.
I mean, yeah. I mean, love is love.
I didn't say I love them.
Oh, yeah. I
You
mean,
just wanna
yeah,
bang them.
yeah.
No,
I mean,
one of them is
just
one of them is
particularly
really
attractive.
interested in sex.
Oh yeah,
on the
the
show.
anime girl.
Yeah. So I'm like, if I met her at a convention and she was like, "Hi, I really like you. Would you like to make sweet love?" And I'd be like,
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
have
I'm
to.
down.
James, the one that looks like Michael Bolton, is going to be in L.A. at the same time I am. And I'm going to try my damnedest to
Dude.
meet that guy.
If you could just go to lunch with him.
I don't want to bang him, by the
Well-
way. He's not the one I was talking.
It's not available.
So, by the way, Pistorius was sentenced to, let's see, a maximum of 5 years, 3
right.
years suspended prison sentence, blah, blah, blah. In June 2015, he was recommended for early release.
Yeah.
After served 1/6 of his prison term, he was released out. He was out in 2015. Yeah. Ooh. So he, basically
Got
just
in
had
and
to
got out.
have a cup of coffee in prison.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's a pretty...
And by the way, he's only, I think, like 30-something years old still. So let me see how old he is.
Got out of that, didn't have to
Yeah,
pay
he
any
did.
child support or any alimony or anything like that.
Gone.
God.
He
The
is
second best way of killing her would be to fall forward and stab her with one of those things.
Do a
Like, I didn't-
backflip right into her.
Yeah, I fell. What do you want from me?
He's only 37 years old.
Oh man.
Perfect move. Shot her through the door.
Oh God, they have a picture of him in court with the blades off, and he has to walk
Yeah.
and show him how he walks.
You're not allowed to have the blades in court?
No, you want them to be
they're
sympathetic.
Showing him. They're showing him,
Oh.
but
Because he
they're
didn't have them on, and that's why he said he felt
Oh,
fear
yeah.
in
right.
his life because
Like, look at me, I can't do anything. I
Yeah.
can't shock
Explain
or
what
tie.
happened
he
to
was
me.
so much taller.
You explain what happened to me, Oscar. I was in bed with my wife, and then she got up to go to the bathroom. And then suddenly I heard a noise in the bathroom, and I thought we were being robbed, so I shot through the bathroom door. That doesn't seem to make sense.
Fun.
Give me my 2 years, and let's wrap this up.
Take my legs off.
That's
Look,
right.
this is I
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's coming to get me.
I was scared. I can only wobble over there.
That's great.
Wild.
Joe, that's freaking me out.
Or you could just get divorced.
Yeah,
That's
right?
another thing that you could do.
Yeah.
Dude, fat Spanish is great.
That's freaking me out.
What in the world?
Right?
That's wild. It's the
That
dead
is.
eyes too.
Yeah.
Like dead shark eyes.
All right, I'll put it on Instagram so people can see. I know
I
people
don't like it.
people get
Right?
mad. Hey, Joe, did you see the new pap walk yesterday?
I did.
I haven't had a good pap walk in a while.
Yeah, no, I liked it.
All right, hold on. Fat Spanish.
God help us.
Terrifying.
It is. It looks like kind of like The Rock, but
The
yeah,
Rock.
it-
Thank you.
no, it is. It's
Right?
a little rock, a little angel from Dexter, a
Yeah.
little. There's somebody else in there. I
Right?
can't figure
Me.
out. No,
No.
but
It's me.
just saying, when we combine DNA, Michael, we're some kind of weird
Oh,
rock.
you look
person.
more Samoan.
Thank you.
It's up on our
She's
Instagram
weird.
at the Mike Calta Show if you want to see it. There
Jason
you go.
Momoa, maybe, is who you're
No,
thinking of. No,
no.
that's not it.
Yeah.
You said it so.
Hey, I saw a great video yesterday of Stanley Tucci. Anybody
Oh.
see this? From a Levi 501 Blues commercial in the 80s. It's Stanley Tucci in a tank top with more hair, and he's muscular, and he's dancing in the street. I was
Oh,
like just
boy.
a tough guy dancing in my jeans and my tank top.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. All right, let's take a break. Phone lines are full for Sporkle. We'll do that. Carmen will tell us what we have to give away when we come back. And if you want to take this time during the long commercial break to go see Fat Spanish, he is on our Instagram at the Mike Calta Show. It's Mike Calta. Did you see the guy from Google bought a fifth island?
Yeah.
What's his name? Not Sergey, the other guy.
Can't remember his name.
Yeah,
but
he bought-
Gary Google.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not Gary Google.
Sergey and
Yeah.
Gary Google.
He bought a fifth island. He owns 5 islands. He owns one island, and then they call Little Island next to it. It's like the
Yeah.
little the same name. Anyway, what if he owns the island where Michael Jackson lives and all those people?
That would be awesome. I think I can't wait to see him.
I was just
But-
did you hear why he owns the islands?
Oh, it's for safety, right? Doesn't he want to build a bunker?
Well, no. He said that he bought like an island, then he bought another island near it, and then he bought 3, and now he owns 5
Mhm.
islands all within the vicinity of each other. And he says it's because he wants to do weird tech testing and he wants to be in a safe spot.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
makes a little sense. I mean,
It
that's
does
where
make
Jurassic
sense.
Park was.
Have you seen Ex Machina?
I have not.
So it's
I know
That's
what it is.
really good.
So that's basically what happens. It's a super rich tech billionaire who buys. I believe he lives like in a mountain, and that's where he does all of his tech testing with AI and building like cybernetics and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. The only thing that's the issue with stuff like that is once they go off U.S. territory and soil, we kind of lose the ability to
what they're
monitor.
doing.
Yeah, I mean, even though
We do
right,
monitor them
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
and they know it. So.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they all have some type of security clearance on purpose.
One guy got an island. He put a bunch of underage kids on it.
They know.
One guy got an island. He put a bunch of dinosaurs on it.
Yeah.
Wonder what Sergey and his friend are doing.
I fell into a deep underground tunnel system rabbit hole
Dude,
yesterday.
the more you look at that, the more you realize how real that is.
Isn't it incredible that I mean I know like some people have talked about it, but when you're looking at that guy Beach, who was
Yeah.
the main engineer, and how like he just disappears after they
I don't
made the
know
Conquer
what
New
to
York?
believe anymore.
Right?
Because some of this stuff is so wild, and you say, and I go crazy, and then some of the stuff is like so much about it, and you're, oh my god, you can't.
You ever see
fake this.
the tunnels under Vegas?
No.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a whole tunnel system in Vegas, and there's like an entire community that lives
Oh, I
under,
saw
yeah,
that.
I do remember
under the tunnels in Vegas.
They had one of the guys from the Raiders who I think was homeless at one point,
Yeah.
and he helps a lot of those guys out. And there was one guy who was living down there, had a computer, had a
Yeah.
TV,
Yeah.
had like all kind of stuff down there. And they're like, if you come with us, we can help you today, and we can help you get out of here. And he was like, Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, like, but where is he going? He has his own place that he doesn't pay for, and he lives underground with, with community, and now he's got to go live in some rat hole, community
Halfway
home.
house,
Yeah. Then they say the deeper you go into that system, they have their own language in there.
Oh.
And yeah, dude.
Esperanza or whatever it is.
Whatever.
It's
yeah.
gonna be like Demolition Man. Remember
Yeah.
they all
Yeah.
Dennis
Yeah.
Leary lived under the
rat
Yeah.
burgers.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forget Dennis Leary was in that movie.
That's
Yeah.
that's such a good movie.
I was telling Mike, but they found a bunch of Egyptian artifacts in the Grand Canyon in a tunnel system, and the only way that could have happened is if it goes all the way back to Egypt.
No,
The
that's
other-
the aliens.
The other thing, there's new picture out, which I don't know that it's not Photoshop. It's the Pope, and the Pope has got one of his like scarf things on, and it's got a symbol on there that I don't really recognize. And then they show an ancient symbol somewhere else with the same thing on it. And I go,
I've seen that video.
Yeah,
Did you look up the symbol?
No.
It's legit.
What does it mean? Do you know?
I don't know. I can't remember what it means, but I remember looking it up, and it's some ancient symbol that has to do with Satan, and
Didn't they have R2D2 and C3PO carved into the walls too?
Yeah.
Was that?
that's at the
That's
Vatican.
Indiana Jones.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
totally
yeah.
different.
Yeah,
got mixed up.
yeah.
Carmen, what are we giving away this morning?
We're giving away some great prizes. We have tickets for Parker McCollum
Mm-hmm.
and
Get to the great ones.
Pantera.
Oh, that's Monday. That's it?
Yeah. Or you got ticket happy. You got ticket happy and gave away tickets.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, everybody.
Yes. So
Ticket happy.
Ticket happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
Well, yeah, you got
Yeah.
Parker McCollum and Pantera.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
That was Friday.
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 Wawa. We need to make a Carmen Wawa shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not big on shirts, but you get the Wawa logo and just Fat Carmen's face on it. Not you, Fat Carmen.
Not me.
Yeah.
Not you.
Mhm.
You gotta ask that lady.
I don't think that lady exists. What if we find out at the end that there really was Carmen?
Oh, that would be the best. That's best case scenario.
We
I
just
actually
didn't
ran
realize-
into that lady at Wawa yesterday, Carmen. She told me she went to the gym and just flopped around.
You son of a bitch. Don't use my own stories against me, Galvin.
Carmen on Instagram said she got out of the gym and she said, I just went in there and flopped around. Didn't do anything.
Dude, it was embarrassing. It was not a good representation of me as like an athlete or an ex-athlete.
Oh, we haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, you would not know it. Yesterday looked like my first day in the gym.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, but again, like I've been drinking wine since Gasparilla.
That should
like,
do it. Yeah.
So it was the start of getting back on track, which today I am 100% back on.
All right.
I'm eating.
Why
two
would
to
you wait till Monday? Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because it waits too late. And I did my math. I did the math because we have an extra day. Technically, February didn't start till today.
She is making all kind of excuses.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean,
Listen, I'm starting today. No, I have tuna fish for breakfast and no more wine.
Oh, dude, it
How
smells
is
so
her
bad.
breath? Morning
Wawa.
breath and tuna fish.
a Wawa quesadilla sounds pretty damn nice for
Yeah,
lunch.
it does.
Yeah, guess what? I'm gonna make my own with healthy stuff.
Carmen, I saw a video of a girl that worked in like a Dairy Queen or something, and she goes, "When you want to work out, but you also want to eat ice cream," and she put the cone and she put ice cream on the top and bottom and rolled it in sprinkles like it was a dumbbell. And she's curling it and licking it.
I like it. I like it. All right, let's give some stuff away with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Kind of want to go to MegaCon now that I'm looking at it on TV.
You're not
I'm
gonna-
going
packed.
Sunday, I think.
You are?
It is. We all have different taste and stuff and everything, but it's wild how completely different. I have zero interest in doing any of that, but you have zero interest in going to Pantera and Lamb of God.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things. Carmen has zero interest in going to the gym.
Not true.
Oh, my
I
God.
went.
Flop, flop.
I just did not do good.
All right, Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, today we're gonna play What 90s Band Am I? I'm gonna give you a clue, and you're gonna give me the 90s band.
Gio, you'll be happy to know that Janice is starting a thing called New Metal Night.
Oh.
Yeah, all ages. You can go over there and wear your Jenkos.
Are they bringing like bands in or just?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
We'll
was
have to
like,
look
who's
into it.
Janice? What is she doing?
I love her. She's the best.
Yeah.
It's our house. All right, your first one. Despite all my rage, I
Smashing
am
Pumpkins.
Galvin. My first album is named after the first 2-digit number. I got in a large dispute with Ticketmaster.
Figure 11.
Pearl Jam.
Oh, yeah.
Pearl Jam.
10.
Oh,
Damn
burn.
it.
It's gotta
Oh, that's
hurt.
really got to hurt.
Geo. I was the first band to. Never mind.
Nirvana.
Mike Calta. I am not a tree, but a shrub.
Screaming.
Bush.
Yeah.
Mike Calta. My lead singer has the same last name as a biker and an astronaut. My first successful.
Green
Green Day.
Galvin.
No,
or-
that was Mike.
I misspoke.
Oh. no.
Is this one to do? All right, your next one. I had a feud with Weird Al, and I've been spending most
Coolio.
of my life Mike Calta.
For
forgot
some
about
reason in my head, I'm thinking this is all grunge. It's
Yeah.
Coolio's not grunge. It's just 90s. All right.
90s band.
Sorry.
Yep. And Pep, we're halfway there.
Oh, come on.
Spanish is not on the board. He has a total of 0. Gio is having 1. Galvin is also having 1. And Michael is your leader. He's winning with 4.
That's not right.
All right. What 90s band am I? Your next one. I am a creep. I have 3
Radiohead.
albums. Galvin. I wrote the South Park theme song.
Primus.
Galvin. 3 of my albums' titles contain my name, and precipitation is the only thing that lifts my spirits.
Garbage.
Galvin. My birth name is James Todd Smith. I can't live without my radio, and the ladies
Love Cool J.
love me. Mike Calta. I have a lead singer with a very high voice. One of my most popular songs shares a name with me, and my most popular album had a picture of 2 girls with their heads on fire.
Jane's Addiction.
Mike Calta. I am fat and skinny at the same time, and I am a funk soul brother.
Fat Boy Slim.
Galvin. And Pap, we are on the last 3.
Spanish is still not on the board. Gio is still having 1.
Got Pearl Jam.
Galvin has 5, and Michael is your leader, but just by 1. He has 6.
Yep, I got Mike Martin.
4.
Yeah, and 4. Did you get more than? Did you get 2? in that
Yeah, I
last
think
round?
so.
Yeah,
You-
Jane's
He got
Addiction and the
LL
other
Cool
one.
J and
LL
Jane's
Cool J.
Addiction.
Okay, just checking, Joe. Not
all
yelling,
right.
just checking.
No offense.
I appreciate it.
Apologize. What 90s band am I? Last 3. Here we go. Sorry. I don't practice Santeria. I
Savant.
have a Mike. I made The Chronic. I discovered artists
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Geo, and your last one. My members have nicknames like Dexter and Noodles.
Offspring. It was still funny.
Noodles.
Noodles.
Yeah.
Noodles had the nerve to say to me, "So how'd you get the name Cowhead?" And I go, "How'd you get the name Noodles?" Call it even.
By the way, he also looks like he'd be called Noodles.
Yeah.
Does he smell like it?
No, he looks like that guy from the Trailer Park Boys if he worked out.
Bubbles with the glasses.
Bubbles, yeah.
We should call Pete Noodles.
Your final score: Spanish with 0 points, not on the board at all. Gio still having 2. Galvin with 5, and Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 8.
I feel like when there's a delay like that, you ruin it. You ruin
Yeah.
my celebration.
It's not me.
Mm. Operator.
Come, okay.
4 in a
You know
row. That's 4 in a
Fine.
row.
That is 4 in a row.
When you guys are ready,
One
let
of
me
your
know.
next 5.
I think you did a fun job.
Thank you, Paul.
Hello, Mike one. Is that Australian? Hello.
I'll take it.
Hello, Mike one. Sparkle again.
You're slipping into Borat now.
Very nice.
Hey, bro, you did great at Sporkle, man.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know Cockney.
No, sorry, man.
I like that.
All
I think
right.
Spanish went home and practiced.
Yeah, I
or
did.
looked it up on YouTube.
I watched Ollie G last night.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That
There
was
is coin, no points, and wrap it up.
Philadelphia.
Flip, flip.
Philadelphia.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Galvin's got your news. We'll do that next on 102.5 The Bone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's news is brought to you by Pelt Shoes. I got myself some more new shoes yesterday.
What do you need more shoes?
My wife was so happy. I go, you're going to be so happy. Guess what I got? And she goes, not more shoes. And I go, oh, yeah, more shoes. You can stop at Pelt Shoes. They have a big, giant warehouse, huge warehouse sale going on right now. Now through Valentine's Day, they have the warehouse sale happening, savings up to 60% off the lowest prices of the season. You can save big on your favorite brands like Hey Dudes, Rockport, Sperry. I always want to say Sperry. Sperry, Skechers, and Merle. The big Pelt's warehouse sale in stores only. It's happening every weekend until Valentine's Day, so make sure you stop in there. Pelt's has 6 locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. If you hear my voice, you're probably near a Pelt's right now, so stop at Pelt's today and tell them that Galvin sent you.
Yeah.
So today, it's Groundhog Day.
Yay.
But don't put too much stock in what Puxatani Phil says when the springtime will arrive. He's only been right about how much? What's the percentage for Phil?
30%.
60%? 40%?
25%.
25?
30.
30? What do you got, Carmen?
I would say 22.
39%. Not very good. So you'd have better odds flipping a coin.
Spanish, where do they take Punxsutawney Phil out? Where is that happening?
Gobbler's Knob.
Cobbler's Knob.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I read that this morning, and I was like, wait, is this real?
Well,
And
in
how did
high
I-
school, we used to call it.
Yeah, like
Well,
what?
It's Pennsylvania, which they have a lot of different weird names in Pennsylvania. Don't they have Climax, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think there's another one up there too. Whatever. Yeah, but Gobbler's Knob. Which
Yeah, like,
is
what
crazy.
are we doing? What are we doing?
So we had talked about this before. So only right 39% of the time. So you're better off flipping a coin. And they talked about doing that, making a big coin that had the thing
They just flipped the groundhog.
the mayor did the one
Yeah.
time, or the governor, whoever it was. Today, much more important, Carmen. I think you'll enjoy this. Today is also National Tater Tot Day.
Oh, yeah.
Tater tot, tater tot, tater
Yeah.
tot. I got to be honest with you. If any fast food place, if you have French fries onion rings are good. I do like onion rings a lot. But if you have a choice of French fries or tater tots, I'm going tater tots all day long.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about Hooters yesterday.
Hooters
and
tater tots.
but they'll toss them in any sauce.
Right. And
Yeah.
they add stuff to them, cheese.
It's just so
We're going
good.
there today, by the way.
Yeah.
What's that movie with Chevy Chase? It's a really good one where he's a writer and he buys the house in the country, and you can see it's like the whole town is just like a typical town, like in the country.
The Robertsons.
Funny
No,
Farm?
Funny
Funny
Farm.
Farm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny Farm, great movie, but that always reminds me of the Groundhog for some reason. That when they show that Gobbler's Knob and there's a guy out there with a stovepipe hat, and I go, oh, I like that. I like that
Yeah.
little community.
Yeah.
But like when it's not Groundhog Day, that's just Louis from the mechanics
Right.
building. They don't.
You want to whittle wood outside with somebody?
Yeah. I love the cool northern outdoors.
Fireflies.
Yeah.
No, it's too
I
far.
like the daytime.
It would be
Sorry.
too cold for fireflies.
You're right. I apologize.
You're mixing your.
I don't
You're
know.
mixing
I don't
your,
know. I was excited.
seasons.
I like a fireplace out of necessity. I want to,
Okay,
you know what I mean? I want a
okay.
fireplace that actually gives warmth to the
Ooh.
house, not one that you just hit a button and it
Yeah.
goes on.
You know what I saw the other day? Speaking of fireplace, and you have a little cocoa with you and stuff. They had, the chocolate mints from Olive Garden.
Yeah.
They took like 5 of those, put them in a cup, and then warm milk in there and stirred it up and drank it. You don't even need a fireplace.
Little Andy's
Oh.
candies drink.
Oh, damn.
I like that.
How do
Sounds
we never
delicious,
think of
right?
that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Do you think of that? You're going to look like what you do on Instagram right now.
What?
Fat.
Yeah.
Do you remember, real quick, Starbucks used to have a sipping chocolate.
They did, right?
They did. You would just go get it. It was a little tall cup of chocolate, and you would just sip it.
Was it just
Good.
melted chocolate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. I mean, probably had a little
Yeah.
milk in it, but not like a hot chocolate. It was thick.
Yeah.
You would just sit. I never got one. I just think that's ridiculous.
I made a cup of just melted dark chocolate because
Yeah.
after I saw that blood pressure thing, I was like, "Ooh, I just want dark chocolate in a cup." That and some honey is really good.
I feel like though that's not real.
It maybe not. I don't
feel
know.
like
I
if you
didn't read
chew on
the
a
actual
coconut,
research. Yeah.
That would be different than if you just drink it. If you
What,
take a crackle and
It
melt
says
it.
if you eat dark chocolate, it'll
So-
lower your blood pressure.
So
or what?
if you have, if you heat up, it has to be 80% cacao or more dark chocolate,
All
and you
right.
drink just 8 ounces twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. That cacao heated up does something to your blood pressure to lower it over 7 days. But then after 7 days, you're supposed to get off the cacao. Yeah, I didn't look into the research, so it could be total BS.
I know, but if it is, big deal. You had 7 days of delicious chocolate.
It was really good. It was really, really
You
good.
gained 4 pounds, but you still,
Yeah.
Is Carmen's mic on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Carmen, you there?
Yeah.
How are you not?
Right?
I mean, we're talking about food.
cacao,
Like
yeah.
we're talking about
melting
tater
chocolate.
tots and chocolate
Yeah.
and everything else.
Cacao.
I know.
Are you
I'm
just taking care of yourself right now, or what's
Are
happening?
you eating?
Yes.
Ah! Wah!
I'm eating my tuna fish and carrots.
Tuna fish and what?
Carrots.
Oh.
That's 2 openings that smell like tuna now.
All right. Come on.
Honestly, Carmen, I love you, but I guarantee you stink.
I mean, that's just rude.
No,
and I
come
can
on, tell me
you
the
that's
truth.
not
Tell me the
true.
truth.
That
Tell me
whole
the truth. Tell me the
studio's
truth.
got to reek.
No, I'm good.
All
I
right.
drink a lot of water.
Have Monica walk in there and ask her if it smells.
Have her just take a woof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially Monica, she's at the right height.
Oh my god. Listen, I've never had any complaints.
Yeah, well, nobody's going to complain while they're doing it.
Yeah.
They complain to their friends the next day.
Okay. Well, again, never had any complaints. Never had anyone be like, no.
You ever catch Chad doing the smell test?
No. It's very weird. And I don't know. I like to take a shower before.
Yeah, my wife has to be totally.
Smart.
I want it dirty. I want it
Same,
smelling,
yeah.
clean,
Nah,
like
then-
sweaty and all.
Then
that.
sometimes you get the old tuna casserole.
Nah.
Tuna and carrots.
Listen, I will tell you, out of respect, my wife and I both have said, I can't do anything until I take a shower. I'm gross right now. Like, she'll say it because she works out, and I'll say it because I'm just sitting here for 4 hours, and I'll be like, I can't do anything right now. My ass smells. You know, I mean, that's just respectful of
How
the other
romantic.
person.
Right.
This was our conversation yesterday, and this is why I have the best marriage ever. I always say I have a 90% return rate on asking for BJs and getting them. Okay, even after 21 years. Yesterday, I said to my wife, we were alone in the house, no children, and I said, "What's up? You want to do it?" And she looked at me and she said, "No." And she said, "I'm not. I just feel gross and I don't feel like doing anything, but I'll do stuff for you." And I was like, I didn't, and I passed on it. I passed.
Smart.
Yeah, I
That's a
said,
smart
"You know
move."
what? I'm gonna put that in the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she ever go, whenever you go, what's up? You want to do it? And she goes, with you?
No, Galvin.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
wife.
All right.
Rude
Just
son of a bitch.
I believe Monica is with Carmen right now. If you want to.
Monica. All right. Thanks, Spanish.
Oh, she said here now.
Good job.
Where now?
Monica's in here.
Monica?
Oh, wait. Well, she just went to go get her headphones, but
Oh,
she can't hear you.
Christ.
Forget about it.
Throw off the whole show.
Little bit.
She just came in and she was like, I was told to come
She
smell you.
went into a little hole in the wall.
I want to trap Carmen like they trapped the Oompa Loompa on the new Wonka movie. A
Take them beans.
little glass tube. Monica?
She bungee jumped off the headphone cord.
Yeah.
What is it, like an extra 3 miles for her to go get her headphones?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Those legs, they're moving fast.
Like Fred Flintstone when he was running his tippy toes.
She's riding on the back of a ladybug right now.
Yeah.
Hold on. She just got here. She's plugging in.
Jeez Louise.
What's happened? What the weirdest text in the world?
Sorry,
I
Mom.
just
Hey, Monica, hey, how you doing?
I hate you.
You're so liberal. I'm sitting in an icebox filled with water. End quote.
1025 The Bone. You guys calm down.
Monica, how bad does it smell in that studio?
Honestly, and I would tell you, honestly, it doesn't smell at all. I don't
Go
smell
over and get near Carmen.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
give me some of her body odor.
Yeah, but take a
because
photo
they're
of you guys
saying
close together.
my breakfast.
No, it's also your body.
Take in her essence.
I don't
Yeah.
smell. I take showers and I wash my
It
clothes.
just
No, get
let
in
her
there.
smell you.
Yeah.
She got it. Yeah.
Oh, she's coughing.
Oh,
Did you hear it?
her eyes are watering.
I heard coughing.
No,
Wow.
I honestly I smell nothing. I was like inches from her crotch. I smell.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, and she's all right. She's fresh.
Yeah, the room doesn't. I had no idea what she was having for breakfast. The room doesn't even smell.
Monica, Carmen can't hear you say woof if it was bad.
It wasn't. I would tell you.
Who-
Nothing. She's fine.
Who's taller, you or Dizzy?
Gareth, for sure. 100%.
Yes, I thought.
Not by much, though.
I
right?
voted you, Monica.
Oh, I mean, thanks. But no, Gareth is like maybe like 2 inches or so, maybe. Well, he says he's 5'2". Is he really 5'2"?
5'2".
What do you, Spanish?
I am
For real.
5'6".
5'5".
No, he's 5.
No,
he's
you're
maybe
It
5 foot.
says on my license.
You're not.
No, I mean,
You tell them.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I
That
am
is an
5'6".
official document.
yeah, it says
It's
I'm
legit.
295 on my license too.
Congratulations.
I don't, you don't have to laugh that hard.
That's
right
great.
Oh, well.
You old stinky twat.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, I guess we're
Are my services no longer needed?
Oh.
Smelling Carmen.
maybe Monica smells too, and they cancel each other
Ah,
out.
yeah,
I
that
think
makes
you're
sense.
just mean and you're bitter and
What?
you're old and you're mad.
Maybe
Wow.
wait.
I would take mad out of that. I'm not mad.
Wait 30 minutes and do another flyby. See what's going on.
How about Monica? You take a picture of Carmen and see if we see the stink waves coming out.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're fresh, Carmen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you, Monica.
Could have
Thank
been
you,
very bad for you.
Thanks, Monica.
No problem.
Don't
Very
show
good.
Now
it.
go
John.
around and smell the crotches of the rest of the
Yeah.
building and let us know who's bad.
Report back.
Delete those text messages.
I'll text Sam. Let her know you're coming.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got that one. I'll do it. Sorry, Galvin. Where do we go?
According to the Clearwater Fire and Rescue, a small plane crashed last night around 7 p.m. at a mobile home park south of Clearwater Mall. Multiple mobile homes caught on fire, and one of them had been hit by the plane, according to the fire officials. Clearwater Fire Chief said that there were several people who died on the plane and in the mobile home that was struck by the plane. Officials haven't confirmed the exact number of people who died. There is some pictures there on Bone TV of what it looked like there.
Imagine sitting in your mobile home in Clearwater, watching your box TV, and you just say to yourself, you know, this is a really garbage life. I wanted more out of myself. I don't want to be 60 years old and living in a mobile home, watching a box TV. I got to tell you, it just can't get any. Boom! Just smashes into your living room.
I really
sets
feel-
the whole park on fire.
I really feel like 2024 is going to be my.
I mean, look, we're laughing, but I saw the pictures. It was a conflagration of great sorts. It was huge, and I can't imagine that that area recovers from that. The
No
trailer park
way.
probably has to shut down.
Did they say what this plane? This was just a regular travel plane. Because I was trying
It was
to
a
read
small
it.
plane.
There's a
It was a
small
small
airport
plane.
over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I always assume drug running whenever I hear small plane goes down.
One time, it's a small airport. I think, like in the Clearwater Palm Harbor area. I think because one time back in the day when I lived with Pete, I met a girl and I went to her house and she gave me directions. And then when I was going to leave, I got lost and all of a sudden there was an airport. I'm like, I never knew there was an airport over here. And I had to call my dad because there was no GPS yet. My dad had a MapQuest me out of there. So yeah, there is something over there. But also there's the Clearwater St. Pete Airport
Yeah,
nearby, and I don't know where that plane was going or coming from. But
That's a shame. Yeah, but
Well, I mean-
how could it get anywhere?
listen, there are times where I just sit in my living room and watch TV, and I'm like, I just want to sit here, and I'm so comfortable, and all of a sudden, can you imagine that just ripping through your
No, 'cause you
aluminum
would-
home?
I don't even think you'd hear it first because the plane is traveling faster than the sound. So you'd get
Oh,
hit,
yeah.
and then you'd be like, "Oh, there it is."
Oh.
Which is called
I don't know.
the Doppler effect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You see it before you hear it.
Yeah, that's wild.
A small town in New Hampshire is upset about a new business called the Diaper Spa, where people wear diapers and pretend to be babies.
What?
The owner is a therapist
Where
who
is
says it's in New Hampshire.
You want to go?
Says it is not a fetish thing. She claims it's a form of therapy to help people process issues from their childhood.
Now all those people stink.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
They're,
Yeah,
they're wearing a diaper.
They
Carmen,
poo
for
in
a
their
reason,
diaper.
yeah.
They pee in their
I'd
diaper.
imagine.
Oh, baby
right?
needs change.
Uh,
Meh, meh, meh.
So what's worse, the people that go or the person who sets this
No,
up?
the person who set it up is
right?
a genius.
Wow.
You start realizing that there's people who have a fetish that they can't take out anywhere else. You're like, how can I make money off of these idiots?
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go.
ABDL, adult baby diaper lover. There is different sessions you can do. You can do like a $200 Zoom call with a therapist. For $1,500, you can book one night at a diaper B&B that comes with, quote, top-notch care and pampering services.
Genius.
Yeah.
You gotta go, mom and baby man, poo poo.
Well, do you remember the guy that faked being
Yes.
special needs
Yes.
and would wear a diaper just so the girl would come over and change him? And
Also
do
genius.
Yeah.
Also genius.
He's like, lower. What? I don't understand. Yeah, that's weird, man. Carmen, what do you do? Listen to me.
No.
You're
Dude.
in a relationship with a guy and you really like him and you're, let's say
But he
Chad's
has
never
no
around
eyebrows.
there. No, Chad's never been there. You're with this guy for like 4 to 6 months and you're like, man, this is really going well. And then one night you guys are drinking and he hits you with, hey, would you mind if I wore a diaper and like you changed me and stuff? What would you do?
No, you gotta.
Oh.
And then he goes,
break
just
that-
jokes, just joking,
Yeah.
just joking.
I was
Yeah,
just
no,
kidding.
you break that off immediately.
What if he said, I was just kidding, but you seriously should wear a diaper?
Yeah, seriously, get out of my house.
I promise to never leave the freezer open ever again.
And change my diaper.
Damn it.
I don't have any weird stuff that I want my wife to do. Nothing. Like, I don't have any fetishes like that or anything.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to make the joke that you would make if I said that. I have some weird stuff I'd like your wife to do.
No, I mean, like, I don't have anything where, I would. I don't know if I'd go through with it, but I would. Oh, I mean, I'd definitely go through with it. Threesome, but it would have to be like I would only do another chick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also I don't think it would ruin our marriage or anything like that. People say, oh, afterward. I don't think it would, but she just I know that she wouldn't be into it, so it's not fun for me.
I've
You know
only
what I
had one threesome in my entire life. It was in college, and it was with my girlfriend at the time and her friend, and it may be one of the worst experiences of my entire life.
Can I just tell you why did you plan it?
No,
It
it
just
was on my
happened?
birthday. Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
the only way that ever works out is if you're not expecting it and it just happens. That's the best thing ever.
It was not. It was not good. It ended in my girlfriend. She started crying because I was doing stuff with her
You
friend.
can't
the
do
whole
it with a
thing was-
girlfriend.
yeah.
You gotta have just two randos,
Yeah.
two girls that you might be friends with.
was
that
bad.
Just,
Also, your wife for the rest of your life would be like, you'd be like, I'm hungry. And, oh, why don't you get Rachel to get you something? Or,
yeah.
What? I don't even know her.
I have a move though. I would be making sweet love to one girl and look at my wife going,
Yeah.
you're
This
my
is
girl.
miserable.
You're my, yeah. Look at my eyes.
Just
I'm thinking about you.
banging her from behind.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah. Smells like stinky taco.
yeah.
Tuna and
Tuna and
carrots.
How about this? A mom in Central Florida has been banned from dropping her kids off at a private Christian school because of an advertisement for her OnlyFans account on her vehicle.
I saw
I get it.
Listen,
I get it.
It's pretty obnoxious.
Yeah.
So Joe has some pictures of the vehicle and the mom and everything. Her name is Michelle Klein. She says the school is making her park across the street,
Yeah.
which forces her kids to cross a busy road, go down a sidewalk, walk through a parking lot just to get to school. That is, unless she takes the ad for the adult content site off of her car. Klein, who goes by Piper Fawn, to promote the adult content, she has a large decal that stretches across the vehicle's back windshield to promote her OnlyFans account. Other parents, like at the Liberty Christian Prep, don't want their children seeing any advertisement for any kind of content.
Oh, stop.
Lexi Thomas, who, by the way, sounds like a porn
Yeah.
star,
Yeah, right? Hell
Lexi
yeah.
Thomas is one of those parents. She says, quote, "That's a distraction to my children. No matter how."
Why'd you read it?
Yeah, I want to read it like her.
Yeah.
And no matter how poorly or how good a parent I am, porn is there. And it's a thing that would, first thing we see whenever we pull into the place. I don't want to be educating about that.
All right.
She's right. It leads for uncomfortable, unnecessary conversation
What
with
is
your kid.
that?
Thomas, listen to this, though. She also said the decal is distracting because it's such a large size.
It really is. It
Very
stretches
large.
on the whole
Yeah.
back window.
Okay, but that's distracting you?
Well,
There's
no,
a
but
decal on the window.
It's distracting because you're everybody's looking at it and nobody wants to talk about it. And it's
Yeah.
interrupting what you're doing.
And you're a bad driver. You shouldn't drive. If a sign just driving over a kid.
If I was in car line and that car was there with me, I would be like, what a dumb whore. Like these are your kids. First of all, your own kids know about it now, and they got to be embarrassed. But in school, that's the worst thing you can do. But also, I would never be like, she can't be here. I wouldn't care.
But would you be like, what a dumb whore as you're looking up the OnlyFans?
100%. At least one time, I'd have to go see what
That's the distracting part. You're driving and like, what does it say? What is the last one?
The woman complaining is afraid that her husband's going to sign up.
Yes.
Oh,
and
she's already signed up.
100%.
I'm telling you right now, the first one that would look at it is my wife. She'd be like, I got to see what this is.
So Klein, the woman with the OnlyFans account, says she wants the school at very least to provide someone to help her kids across the street safely.
Oh, just take it off, you dumb whore.
Well, I know. It's a tax write-off, isn't it? If you can promote your own business through,
Right,
so
but
you can
you
write
can-
off part of the vehicle.
But also, you can get the magnets where you can take it.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? So just change it. Get a magnet, put it on and then take it off when you're going to school, and then put it on after you drive away.
And can I point out this? And I know that this is not right, but this is the world we live in, Carmen, is if you're advertising an OnlyFans on your car, your percentage of being raped goes up. Right?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know that that's not right, and you should be able to do whatever you want. Women should be able to walk through downtown in a bikini
I would
if
say
they want
definitely
to.
harassment goes up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen women driving around town, though, with their Venmo on the back of their car. I've seen OnlyFans things on the back of their car.
Sometimes, though, with the Venmo, like I saw a cool thing one time I was driving to Orlando, and these kids were like, we just graduated and we're going on our graduation trip. We're going to Venmo us. I thought, that's cute. I didn't Venmo them, but that's cute. But this is just pure sex. You know what I mean? This is pure
it doesn't
sex.
say sex.
Yeah, but everybody knows OnlyFans.
But it's a free country. We're not allowed to have things on our cars.
Sorry. You can't have a strip club next to a school.
But this is
OnlyFans is not just sex, by the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Piper
Clearly.
Piper Pipesucker
Piper
has
Fawn.
Piper Fawn.
has a dirty OnlyFans. I didn't go to it either when I saw this.
Oh, it's a private Christian school, which you're never going to get.
Is it
away
really?
with. Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
even
So
worse.
yeah, you're not going to get away with this at a private school.
Oh,
especially
how's she
not a
paying
private
for it?
Christian. Well, that's,
Listen, here's the deal. It's the number one priority should be your children, and it's got to be embarrassing to your kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because the other kids are like, your mom has an OnlyFans. I mean, that's so, and she just is such she's such an egomaniac that she's like, I don't care. This is what I do, and I'm proud of it. No, you're embarrassing your children.
But you know what? I guarantee this is a publicity stunt for her
This is the best
specifically.
thing happened to her.
Yep, that's why she did this.
Yeah, but she's still embarrassing her kids.
yeah, she is.
Yeah, but she doesn't care.
There's a lot of mothers that are on OnlyFans. There has to be.
Listen,
that are
I
making
know,
a-
but you
a
try to
huge
separate.
living.
You try to keep your kids out of it. There's a lot of strippers in this town who have kids, and they keep that separate from what they do. Listen, if you're a young mother and you're doing a stripping gig at night so that you can make some money, I actually think you're a better mother because of it, because you're doing whatever you have to do to take care of your children. But you can't mix the two.
What if she's just doing bikini stuff like as modeling?
Still, the thing
So
is
if you're
she's
a model, then you're not.
but she's embarrassing her kids.
Well, we don't know that. We're assuming that.
But rolling up to a Christian school with an OnlyFans sticker, even if she's doing no nudity at all, she's still embarrassing her kids.
You don't have to do an OnlyFans to embarrass your teenage kids.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like when my daughter walks towards the car, I give her like little waves, and she puts her head down. She's like, one day I want to stick my head out the window and be like, I see you and I love you. That would drive her insane. Now imagine I had a big dumb sticker on the back of my car that all the other kids are talking about. I mean, come on.
I just think saying that being on OnlyFans is 100% an embarrassment is a stretch.
I disagree with you, especially if you're going to a private Christian school.
Private Christian school, but like in general, we're saying that if you're on OnlyFans, you should be embarrassed if you're a mother.
No, but again, OnlyFans is associated with porn and being naked. And I'm not saying everyone on OnlyFans is doing that, but you hear OnlyFans, you automatically think that.
That's what we're saying. If you're on OnlyFans, it's an embarrassment if you have children. It should be treated as an embarrassment.
No, but you shouldn't bring it into their life.
Your children will be embarrassed among other children. I remember what I was like in high school. It doesn't mean that,
dude.
Yeah, my mother was a school bus driver, and I was embarrassed of that.
Yeah,
I mean that's how it is in high school.
I remember every single one of my friends' hot mom. I mean, we all remember every single one of my friends' hot moms. You know what I mean, from high school. Yeah, we were all like always. Well, I'm not gonna go too far, but you know. The shower.
I was trying to find Piper Fawn on Reddit, but there is a real Piper Fawn. There's a different girl.
Fine old Hag Klein.
Yeah, by the way, she's not like super hot or anything. She's okay.
No, she's
the picture of her, she's all right.
All right.
But yeah. So we'll
Not hot.
see what happens with that. By the way, I'm sure that she's just doing this so she gets more stuff for her
Probably,
OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the school's probably like, what? We never even said anything.
At the sake of her children's sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Oh man, my mother had OnlyFans when I was in high school. How embarrassing is that?
Spanish, a lot of sluts out there.
Yeah.
You might be one of them.
Piper
Be careful. You're single. You're out there doing stuff. U.S. syphilis counts are the highest they have been since 1950.
What's syphilis?
Syphilis is
That's what killed Ben
disease on your.
Franklin.
No, I know, but what is it? What do you get? Like, what are the
So
symptoms?
the problem with a lot of carriers of syphilis is there are no symptoms until it gets too late and it's already rotting away at your brain.
Your brain.
Yeah. That's how they.
Is it curable? Or
I believe
yes.
so.
like herpes, you have herpes forever, right?
Yeah, no.
Well, so I think to Galvin's point, I think syphilis. I remember there was a big story about gonorrhea and chlamydia they're like superbugs now because we're overusing penicillin. All the antibiotics.
So some of the stuff with syphilis is fever, swollen lymph nodes, sore throat, patchy hair loss, headaches, weight loss, muscle aches, fatigue.
Oh.
But that's like the symptoms in the beginning, whatever. Syphilis is curable with the right antibiotics and if you catch it early enough. However, the treatment might not undo the damage that has already been done by the infection.
Every time Amanda works out, she's like, "Oh, I'm tired and sore." I'm gonna be like, "You have syphilis."
Yeah.
But then people may experience ulcers, sores, discharge.
I mean, Spanish. Are we sure you have gout?
Wart-like growths.
Oh, you mean Geo?
No, she said
No.
you.
I never had gout.
Not
yeah.
gout. He has something
Gout.
else. Graves' disease.
Graves'
Gout.
disease. Yeah.
Let it all
All
out.
These are the wieners you should
Do
do
without.
without.
Hey!
We did it. We wrote a song, everybody. Well, be careful, everybody, because syphilis is very high. The overall STD rates, the highest states, Mississippi, number 1.
Yeah, you know why.
Louisiana, number 2, and South Dakota. Why?
South Dakota.
Because it travels in the family? Mississippi?
Yeah, dude.
South Dakota is never in the news for anything, and
Besides
that's where they get syphilis.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Whoopee.
Hot.
What's the most ignored state?
South Dakota. I mean, think about it.
Delaware.
Ooh, Delaware.
The only thing
forget
good
about
about
Delaware.
The only thing associated with Delaware is Biden.
Yeah.
But Delaware is at least like up near some of the other popular states.
Yeah, but it's the thing. You're you're in New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, Connecticut. Nobody ever says Delaware.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You?
Idaho.
Idaho.
Potatoes.
Yeah, you
No,
get potatoes, by now.
but you think Iowa. You know,
Yeah,
with
you
corn
never
stuff.
think
Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah, Idaho only potatoes. Though.
All right, so my states are terrible. I get it. I'll stop.
Yeah.
this.
Wyoming. Wyoming's
Oh, I love Wyoming and Montana. Yeah.
Missouri.
Listen, you want some good turquoise jewelry? Wyoming's where you go.
The best.
Oh no, Missouri, that's Taylor country. Forget about it.
Oh no, I got it. West Virginia.
But
West
Williamsburg.
Virginia.
Williamsburg, West Virginia.
Mama,
Wyoming.
Take me home.
South Dakota.
South Dakota. That's what I said.
Really, all the Dakotas.
I don't know. North Dakota gets a little play.
Yeah, because isn't that where Mount Rushmore is? Or is
Okay.
that South
Yes.
Dakota?
I think it's
North Dakota.
I think it's the north.
I'd like to go see that.
we're
one.
not
I
good
would too.
Americans.
We
My,
would not
uh,
pass the test.
My wife has seen it. She said it's much smaller in person than you would
Really?
think.
That
yeah.
was just a statue.
It's
That
not,
was
as,
a
it's
gift
not as big
shop.
as it
Gift
looks
shop.
on
She said
pictures.
it's at the airport too, which is really weird. Can we go there one weekend?
Yes, I
Just,
would
Can you
love
fly
to.
straight into South
I'm
Dakota?
sure you could.
Mount Rushmore is in South
South Dakota?
Yes.
I doubt there's a straight flight from Tampa to South Dakota.
But that'll be part of the fun. Well, I'm not good at driving in mountains, so I'm out
I'll
on
drive.
driving. Yes.
Carmen, for a large order of tater tots,
Okay.
who is on Mount Rushmore? Don't look it up. Go.
I don't think I can answer this either.
George Washington.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jefferson.
Yes.
There's one in there that throws you off.
Yeah.
She's looking it up.
I'm not looking it up. Idiot.
I can see you.
Yeah, you can. You can see me not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you
We're
typing.
watching you.
I hear you typing.
I smell you.
All right, you got two.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can
Mhm.
think of.
How many are on there?
4.
Uh-huh.
There's Roosevelt,
Yes.
Jefferson,
Mm.
Yes.
Lincoln, and Washington.
There you go.
Okay, good.
That's it.
And Trump.
Roosevelt's the one that throws
Which
you off.
Roosevelt? Yeah. Teddy's right. Teddy's right.
The one with the blanket over his legs.
Trump will be added eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On top.
yeah.
They'll actually erase those ones in there.
Reagan goes first.
Yeah.
Reagan
Yeah.
goes up.
And that's actually stolen valor. They it used to be the Chiefs like Indian chiefs used to be there, and then we went in and we rearranged it.
Yeah, and then in the 80s, General Zod went through and in seconds with his eye lasers made it those guys.
That's not it.
But they fixed it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Superman did.
Yeah. Thank God we have Superman.
Went back in time.
Carmen, you know that's not right, right? There was nothing carved in there before.
Okay. Were you there? Did you see
Yeah,
it?
we were there at the start. Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
you know, I
Did
didn't
you
want to tell
watch
you.
them make it?
Joe especially he's seen the whole thing.
It was the Chiefs. It was Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
No.
Andy
No.
Reid.
Andy Reid.
He spent a long hour carving mountain.
It's a big ass mountain if it's Andy Reid.
Where did you hear that, Carmen, or did you just make that up?
No, there was like a conspiracy. I follow conspiracy pages,
Oh, Jesus.
and it came up on
Two
there.
of you.
One of us. One of
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Listen.
Don't worry, Carmen. Don't let him.
Question everything.
Yeah,
You should
exactly.
honestly question everything.
Mike, you talked about getting a tattoo. I've been thinking about getting a tattoo. Would you get a Spotify tattoo?
No.
Not
mean?
just the tattoo of the logo, but Spotify tattoo where there's scannable codes that link to a particular song on Spotify.
No.
So you'd have like your favorite song.
I've heard of people doing that.
Yeah, so people
it never
have.
works either.
I know some people doing QR code tattoos.
Yeah, here's the drawback. For one, the codes may not work after the ink and the skin have aged. Also, there's a possibility that Spotify shifts away from supporting the codes at some point, and then you just have a thing on there. It's like, I used to work on a thing. And
I'm ready for a new tattoo. I was thinking about going this weekend and getting it.
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. Big one, too.
They're going where?
Left arm.
Left arm?
Mhm.
What are you going to get?
A nonchalant elephant. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. My buddy-
Getting into a hot tub or
No, my
Ice bath.
my buddy Fat JC made one. It's just him chilling out with a robe on and a martini glass. So I was like, I like that. I started watching a new show last night,
What do you got?
Louder Milk.
Is that any
I've
good?
been watching
Watching
it. Brian Regan's on that, and it's the dude from Office Space.
Brian Regan's pretty bad on it.
Who I like.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes and I didn't, but it's recommended very highly by a lot
It's a
of
good show. It's got Aaron Sorkin type dialogue where it's very tight and back and forth, but it's like they didn't give them any room to be actors. They made them read the script and go to it. And it's Will Sasso's in it, who's always funny.
Will Sasso's great.
And the guy from who's been on the show a bunch of times, the guy from Office Space, and it's good. It's funny and it's good, but it's not. It seems a little forced. But so far, I'm in like episode 3, and I enjoyed all 3 episodes. But it looks like a little too set up. You know? Yeah, like nothing.
I like that guy from Office Space.
Yeah, they're all. Will Sasso's great, and there's 2 girls in there that have been pretty good. There's a funny priest in there.
All right.
It's a good show. I would recommend
Okay.
it, but just don't build up the expectation. It's pretty good.
You know what show I started watching that I had never seen was that Ricky Gervais show where his wife dies
yeah.
of cancer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Man, that's a
That was
really. It is really good.
it's good and it's sad, but
It
it's funny
is
too.
sad.
I got to tell you, if you want to watch a great show, Extras with Ricky Gervais,
Really?
where he's trying to become an actor and stuff,
All
it's
right.
really
That's
good.
one of the funniest ones. though.
Ricky Gervais has it down. He does 3 seasons of a show and he's out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he sells it to America and makes $1 million. Ron Livingston, by the way, is the guy from Office Space we keep on.
He does a
mentioning.
good job of playing the character that he plays, except which you learn more about as the episodes go on. But he's just too forced.
Yeah.
He does a good job explaining. He's like, I'm a counselor for drug addicts, which means I'm mostly dealing with people that lie all day, so I don't put up with garbage, and that's why I'm very to the point. So you get his character, but it's a little bit overdone. But other than that, it's very good.
I always get him and the guy from My Name Is Earl confused.
Jason Lee?
Yeah, and I wish it was Jason Lee and not the guy from Office Space because I feel like Jason Lee would be better at that character.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Jason Lee, I thought would have been, and I think his name was in there for the next Fletch. Jason Lee would have
that'd
been
be
good.
good.
It was
Great.
it was a whole thing 20 years ago that Kevin Smith wanted to do it with Jason Lee, and they said Jason Lee wasn't a big enough actor, so he walked away from it.
Jason Lee would have been good. I think Jason Sudeikis would have been good.
Oh yeah.
I think that Zach Braff would have been good.
All better than John Hamm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
and
pretty
I
brutal.
really like John Hamm,
Right.
but it was just bad.
It
was
was.
really bad, and you wanted to like it, but it wasn't.
They were like, we can get Jason Lee or John Hamm. And they're like, oh, you got to go with the big actor. Because Jason Lee was before My Name is Earl, and they were like, he's not a big enough name. Well, now look at him.
Yeah,
and
right?
now he doesn't want to do it.
So they kicked off the All-Star Weekend last night. You have the picking the teams and stuff. They have a captain, co-captain, and a celebrity captain, which was Michael Bublé. We talked about it earlier. Justin Bieber is also one of the ones. But Michael Bublé with the first pick for the All-Star team. Carmen, play it. Joe, we got it on Bone TV. Here we go.
We proudly select
Love it.
from the Tampa Bay Lightning,
Love
Nikita
it.
Kucherov.
Oh, what a
Nikita
year.
Kucherov,
Cooch.
first player chosen, the NHL's leading point getter right now, a former MVP
There we
of
go.
the Tampa Bay Lightning.
We represented
Nikita
it. Now we have
Kucherov off the board.
So,
Team
yeah,
Hughes.
first pick overall is Tampa Bay Lightning's Nikita Kucherov. He went number 1. That
I
makes
have
up for the
heard-
grouping on Saturday's 3-on-3 All-Star game.
By all accounts, I've heard Nikita Kucherov is a huge asshole.
Yeah.
Really?
Nobody has ever said, "Oh, he's great." Everybody is like, "He's such a douchebag." Yeah, but I don't. I think it might be a language barrier there. And,
I think it's
yeah.
very much Russian.
Yeah.
He's very Russian. He's very, number
Serious.
one BS.
Yeah.
The
Right,
way
right.
he talks and stuff. I think he takes stuff very literal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got to tell you, man, he is great though. That's awesome. So,
No one has
number
ever said to me, "Oh, Kucherov's awesome." They're all like, "This jerk off."
We have some sad news.
Oh.
Mike Martin, if you don't know who he is, Florida State's legendary baseball coach.
I
who
didn't know he was.
Consistency and all-time wins record is unequaled. He died on Thursday, less than 3 years after being diagnosed with Lewy body dementia, which is the same thing that Robin Williams had. Martin was 79 years old. Unfortunately, nobody picked him. No points.
No, that's not true. He was picked. He got-
Nobody had him.
Nobody
on
had
there.
him.
No, we didn't vote on it.
The hypocrisy has been exposed. Everybody knows it.
Joe Torre, winning coach. He's a celebrity.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I know.
I know
who he
Joe
is.
Torre, yeah.
Bobby Cox.
Oh, the Bobby Cox.
I know that.
See, there's some coaches on there. Pat Riley.
Oh.
Pat Riley gets picked. He's a celebrity.
I'm just getting screwed over. Okay.
I mean, I'm
Screw
trying to
job.
explain it to you.
And everybody knows.
Scatman Crothers.
It's obvious.
Billy Martin.
Oh, Billy Martin, for
yeah,
sure. What he
no,
got.
That is a
It was
coach.
the
Tommy
number,
Lasorda.
number one story on SportsCenter, just like I said.
Yeah.
On TMZ, just like I
slow
said.
Don Shula.
Just it was on
You think Charles Barkley punches a woman? Mike Martin's still the number
it
one
was
story?
trending on Twitter for most of the afternoon. Not
Number one
once.
story I saw.
On your
Not
Twitter,
once.
not my Twitter.
No, it was on, no, I've got screenshots
Yeah,
that I will
Number
show
one
you.
story I saw was
No,
Baker
on the-
Mayfield being the
Yeah.
most accurate passer
That's
yesterday.
right.
It was trending on Twitter
I'm on
across
X,
the country. It was the number one trend in sports not once but twice because it said
Nah,
Mike
I'll
Martin
buy it.
was one and RAP 11 was another.
I don't use Twitter anymore.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
everybody knows that you guys are just screwing me over.
Elon Musk.
Everybody,
ruined
everybody.
your
It's
algorithm.
obvious.
One person screwed over the whole show.
no,
voting against you.
no. It's all it's a big joke.
Really, Joe was
Yeah.
the one who led the charge on
That's
voting
not
against
true.
you. Yeah,
That
you
is
even
not-
said, screw Gio.
If
I
I
vote with my
remember,
heart.
I think I voted yes.
Yeah.
No, no. Everybody's voting no just to be dicks.
Should we
not.
re-vote now?
And we
Looking back on now that he died and seeing the attention they got, should we re-vote now
Yeah.
and
I
see
think
if
so.
Gio gets the points?
I
And
would
then
re-vote.
he retroactively gets the
Yes.
points, gets
Okay.
that
If
pick,
he's
and has to
voting it.
take
Yeah.
somebody off.
Yeah.
All right.
Spanish will start with you.
Okay. I vote no.
Galvin,
Yeah, I'm a vote now.
Carmen,
I vote now.
Joe.
I vote yes.
I'm gonna go no on that one.
Yeah.
So sorry,
Gio,
Gio.
what
We
do you
tried. We
vote?
tried again.
it just shows how much of a joke the whole game is.
Gio votes no.
It's pro wrestling. That's what it is, and everybody knows that.
Pro
and it's been-
wrestling just sold out
it's been
Tropicana Field.
exposed. Yeah, but it's also fake and
You went to it.
and
You're saying
predetermined
it's scripted.
and contrived, and
Now
there's
you're going
no
over the top
rules.
for no reason.
We
It's
make it up
ruled
and
me.
go. It's fun to screw Gio. It'll be fun. Maybe
Is it?
at the end? Maybe I'll pay like $50 instead of
think your wife
200.
had a
That'll be
different
fun.
opinion.
No, that's not
I mean,
fun.
that'll be fun. Why
A
not?
bet's
Right?
a bet.
We've got no rules.
I have some good news. You may want to get Tom on the phone for this one.
We actually do have rules. There's a
Well,
whole set
yeah,
of
we
rules.
make them up as we go.
Literally.
We make them up as good.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't. We
We do.
decide that if there's something in question, we vote on
Yeah.
it in a democratic way.
It's
And
not
Mike Martin got
democratic.
voted out.
No.
Yeah. Ousted.
We have people that are far less famous, notoriety
Like
that
who?
are on there. Jay Leno's wife. What has she done?
She didn't make it.
She didn't make it.
She did make it.
No, we said no.
No, we voted.
We
it
voted
down.
it off.
Are
so
you guys sure we voted her
No,
off?
Pause.
we gave it to him.
I think it was.
Who
I
is
got
he?
it.
Everybody. You guys don't even know.
I voted no, 100% on
You
that.
got Jay Leno's wife?
Oh,
Yes.
what?
I voted against it. I can tell you that.
He
Got
got,
No,
Jay
you
Leno's,
didn't.
he got Jay Leno's wife because
Because there's no rules and
Howard
we make it up as we
Stern's.
go.
No,
Howard
because
Stern's dad.
But
Yeah.
Howard Stern's dad was somebody who
Was on the show.
was on the show. You've
Howard-
never even seen Mavis Leno.
Howard
You voted
Stern's-
yes.
Yeah,
voted
you
Yeah,
yes.
did.
you
Yes.
voted. You
Yeah.
led the charge
No
for
way.
her.
You did.
100%.
You
No way.
You
Yes.
voted yes.
You looked
I'm
me in
against
the
it.
eyes and you said, "I can't wait for you to get this vote." I vote yes, and
and
we weren't
you
even
said-
voting yet.
You said, "I can't believe you took it. I was going to pick her."
Yeah.
No.
You did. You said that out loud.
You guys can't mentally fool me like we do to Gio.
And then you revealed that you actually are Mavis Leno.
It's a total screw job. It's fake. It's phony. The audience knows it. Everybody's laughing at us.
Mavis, we missed you.
Well, we want people to laugh.
Yeah.
But just call it is. It's fake. The whole thing's fake.
No.
Fugazi.
It's contrived.
When I had to pay you the money, that felt pretty real.
That was real.
Yeah, that felt super real.
That hurt.
Yeah.
Remember when I had Brian Laundrie?
Yeah.
Remember when I had the idiot that Julian Sands
Yeah.
who got lost in
He did, and nobody ever found him.
One year you had there was a guy that had been in one TV show for 2 episodes.
Yeah, he was
Some
good.
English actor we'd
Got me a lot
never heard
points.
of.
Yeah, I have no idea
And
who he is.
Galvin won that year.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
idiots paid him.
Yeah, we did. We did pay him.
Did you pay him?
Yeah.
Idiot.
I brought it up and voted against it.
I vote yes.
I said you in Spanish are like $4,000 in the hole and you can't figure out why.
Nah, well, I vote no.
Like Mike Martin fails again.
Just admit that I was right.
No, I would. If I thought you were right, I would absolutely.
100%.
not right.
Joe,
It's
admit it.
It's everywhere.
No.
It's everywhere. Then what do we go by?
It's on 2 sports things and
No, it's
then
not.
local.
That's fake. That's not true.
Okay.
Newsmaker,
literally,
not a
literally
celebrity.
going through the news and looking at the different places. I want to show you real quick. So I put in.
You said it's on 2 spots. That's
Mike,
wrong.
No. I said it's on 2 sports things and then a bunch of local things. Okay. So Mike Martin, FSU. It comes up on ESPN, 1 sports thing. Tallahassee Democrat, Tomahawk Nation, CBS Sports, WCTV, which is Tallahassee, Jacksonville, which is Florida.
I'm on the front page of the New York Daily News. Nothing.
24/7 Sports, WPTV, which is local.
Sounds like more than 2 so far.
Do you not understand what I'm saying?
No, I
2
understand what
sports
you're saying.
things.
Okay, yeah.
2 sports things.
And there's more than 2.
And then there's
more than 2.
And then there's no
You've read like
national
4.
news. Okay, but you don't understand English, so
Well,
I
you
just wanted to do it anymore.
You said 2 sports
the
things.
Seminoles.com.
And then you read like
The
5.
Athletic. 2 sports things.
And then you read like 5.
Did I really? Because you can't
Yes.
count. I read ESPN
Yes.
and CBS Sports.
And Tomahawk Nation. What's that?
Local.
Sports.
Local sports.
Sports. You're wrong.
That's local. There's no national. It's
You're
not People
wrong.
Magazine. It's not USA Today.
CBS
it's not
is not
Reuters.
national.
It's not any of that stuff.
ESPN's not national. It's
Sports.
worldwide. It's
I'm
worldwide.
talking national news.
World TMZ is national.
Can I just tell you, I'm at the New York Daily News today.
Exactly.
Mets will get this guy. Orioles get this guy. Jalen Brunson gets a win, 40 points. Dan Quinn hiring. Atlanta, WNBA. Ravens tight end Mark Andrews helped save woman's life. Oregon State. Commanders hire Dan Quinn. Then you pull down Illinois, Isaiah Adams.
Was it on TMZ yesterday?
Yeah, but TMZ's
But
job is to
Sports.
report breaking news.
So going forward,
on
we're
TMZ
not going to use
Sports.
TMZ as a gauge. Is what we're saying.
It's also on Chop Chat, so I say we give them the points.
So we don't
The
use,
Chop Chat?
we don't use TMZ going forward. Is what we're saying.
It's one of many prongs that have to hold up a what would we
Right.
call a celebrity.
So we don't
TMZ,
use.
it's social media.
Yeah,
It's
more than one.
So
it's
we're
not just one
we're eliminating
end
TMZ.
all be all.
That doesn't
no,
count.
we're not.
We're eliminating
Rocky
Twitter.
Mountain Telegram.
Twitter. That doesn't count.
It counts.
Oh well, then it was on both of those.
Well, okay. So what is your third prong?
What do
you
mean third
could
prong?
have put it on Twitter.
Yeah, you could have put it on. You could have.
It's just pointless.
It's not on the Drudge
It's-
Report.
It's
I'm looking
fake.
now.
It's fake. It's just all contrived.
Drudge Report's real news, Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
It's. I'm not paying at the end of the year.
Yeah,
I'm not.
You got to pay.
I'm not paying.
You'll pay one way or another.
I'm not paying. I will not. I will not
Joe will
hand
break your
anybody
legs.
money
We're gonna take
for a
blood.
game that is completely rigged.
D1baseball.com.
Not true.
The D1baseball.com. You said
It's a fool's bet, and I'm not paying.
Well, you won last year.
Yeah,
doesn't
Chat
matter.
Sports.
Chat GPT Sports too.
Chatting Sports.
It was everywhere yesterday.
It was not.
It was breaking news on ESPN, just like I said it was. It was showing up on people's phones.
You know, gambling's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be having a good time.
When it's legit, when there's money involved, it should be legit and not contrived and fake and phony.
There
and
are
farmed.
rules. There's
Yeah.
a committee.
That's
There's
right.
a head.
We
there's
vote.
a backup. There's
Yeah.
a website.
We make the rules as we go.
No,
Yeah, we do.
we
Gainesville
don't have
Sun.
to.
There's people with far less credibility on
How dare you?
right now.
Name
No
one.
points.
Yeah, name one.
Mavis Leno.
No,
I
how
agree
dare
with that.
you?
The Asian that's been in one movie that nobody even heard
Crazy
of.
Asians, I believe is what you called it.
The half dozen 90-year-old actors that everybody grabbed off the same death pool list. that nobody knows of, have heard of,
Heard
or
of
seen
all
any
of
of their
them.
movies.
Oh, I love those movies.
Yeah, it's just
Joe was in some of them.
I've seen him.
I get it.
I've seen him.
It's a farce. It's
I'm just saying.
fake WWE.
Don't forget Brian Barzik.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, come on, that guy. He was very famous.
Yeah, totally.
So, do you want to give up your points for Joyce Randolph?
No,
Okay.
I'm not paying.
You have to pay a little
Got
bit.
to.
All right.
Well,
Gio's out.
That you
Gio's
des.
out.
Thank you.
Can I
Gio's
have
out.
some of your picks?
No, I don't.
I'm
Oh,
going to
you're
take
out.
Mike Martin.
Listen, I'm sure you'll lose more money, Spanish.
Oh, I can't.
Maybe your $4,000 will be $5,000 soon.
Mike, get Tom on the phone. Suits is getting a spin-off called Suits LA.
What?
It'll focus on a new group of characters, and it
No.
should be ready for the 2024-25 season. People streamed more than 57 billion minutes of the original series last year.
It's good. Why change the
If
characters?
Meghan
they're
Markle's
old
on
now.
it, I'm not watching it.
Wow.
Yeah, that was part of the good stuff.
She's so pretty.
She's gorgeous in that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
And those
and they
pantsuits?
tried
Oh.
to show her
They
as much
did.
as they could.
Oh, my
USA
God.
was like a little side boob, like
Yeah.
a little side
Little,
stuff.
can you just bounce once?
Yeah. Make a move.
What?
It's true. Have you? Well,
I've not seen Suits. No.
oh,
Oh, it's, Carmen,
You're
you would
missing out.
love it.
you like Lucifer? You're gonna like Suits.
You like Lucifer.
Okay.
You like the what's
Yeah.
that presidential show?
Scandal.
You like
Yes.
Cagney and Lacey. You're gonna love
Yeah.
it.
You love Suits.
No,
Shut up.
I
Don't
like
even
Suits.
try
I
to
like,
pretend like
I
you
like
don't like
Cagney and
it.
Lacey.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Empire, Carmen?
No.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Brad
Too
Pitt.
close to home for her.
Brad Pitt apparently is getting close to signing on to the Quentin Tarantino's next and reportedly final film, The Movie Critic. According to multiple outlets, the pair last collaborated on 2019 Oscar-winning smash Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which Pitt won his first acting Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
I did not get that movie at first. I watched it because I had heard it was about Charles Manson, and I watched it, and I'm like, this isn't about Charles. I didn't get it. Then I watched it again just as a Tarantino movie, and I loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
it's really
great.
good.
It was
really
good.
a great movie.
Then
Good
the
soundtrack,
ending is
too.
just perfect.
You,
Yeah.
you really should watch Hateful Eight if you haven't, and
hate
Inglorious
Hateful Eight.
Bastards.
Oh, no, wait.
Inglourious Bastards you have
that's
not
a
seen.
German one.
Yes, that's the one
Yes.
with Hitler.
But I know how it ends. so-
No,
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
so good. The opening scene is
Yeah.
fantastic. Like, that whole movie's great.
And Hateful Eight is if you can stomach Samuel L. Jackson being in the entire thing.
I know.
It's really. I like
Hateful
it.
Eight's the one where they're transporting the.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Kurt
I
Russell.
saw that. That was
yeah,
good,
yeah,
yeah.
it was really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
with Channing Tatum.
What does that mean?
Well, I can't repeat the line that he says.
Oh,
That it's like
then
one
no.
of his only lines.
Please
Yeah,
don't.
yeah,
It's very good, though.
Say it.
What?
yeah. The line I can't. It's got way too much cursing.
Guitars from the collection of Dire Straits frontman Mark Knopfler sold for over $11 million at Christie's in London. The collection included a 1959 vintage Gibson Les Paul Standard and some of the guitars he used to play hit songs like Walk of Life and Money for Nothing. Carmen, give me a little Money for Nothing.
Give you money for nothing.
My God.
How are you not ready? There you go. Oh. Such a great riff. All right, there you go. Yeah, it's over $11 million.
I forget how many
that song's
hits
8
they have.
minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Carmen, that was all over MTV back in the
Yeah.
day.
Sultans of Swing. I forget. I always forget that that's
I was
Dire
just gonna
Straits.
play
Yeah.
Sultans
Yeah,
of
it's
Swing.
Walk
I
of
love that
Life.
song.
Walk of Life. Romeo and Juliet. I
Yeah.
like.
Great.
They're really good,
so
man.
good.
Listen, if you see a band covering this, they have a good
Yeah,
guitar player.
yeah.
Do the Walk
My
of
grandmother
Life.
loved this song.
Is
Oh,
this
yeah?
Romeo and Juliet?
No, Walk of Life.
Oh.
You love it so much, but you don't even know what it is.
No, I said I like Romeo and Juliet.
Here's Romeo.
Yeah,
Gay.
yeah, yeah.
I don't like it.
So many
Play that on a
strings.
kid's guitar. Yeah, Dire Straits. Go find it if you don't know it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to download some stuff.
And I think, if I'm remembering correctly, they were recording, Dire Straits were recording the Money for Nothing, and they wanted background vocals, and they said, we need somebody with, like, a higher voice, like Sting or somebody like that, and they're like, Sting's on the island.
Yep,
Like
I saw
he
that
was,
documentary.
Yeah, he was there, whatever, and they're like, well, let's see if he'll come in, and he came in and recorded, yeah.
That's cool.
I love whenever they go somebody like, and then they get the person. That was like when they were doing Baskets. with Zach Galifianakis, and they were looking for the mother, and they were like, somebody that's like Louis Anderson as a woman would be perfect, and they're like, let's ask Louis Anderson.
Genius.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was so great.
He was
in
great.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
That was a great show. I
It
love
was
Baskets.
weird and great.
Yeah. And then finally in news, now listen, I know this isn't necessarily for us, but I want to go through this list and see if you know anybody. The nation's largest multi-city music festival is expanding into Tampa Bay this year, bringing different music genres for everyone to enjoy. Breakaway, a music festival that blends different music like EDM, pop, house, and dance music. Kicked off its 2024 multi-city tour. It's going to be happening at Raymond James Stadium Friday, April 26th and Saturday, April 27th. Do you know any of these groups, people, things?
Is there?
Okay, I'll be honest.
Is like Cascade on there?
Cascade is on there.
Okay, so there are
Cascade?
groups I know that I
One
play
so
these
far,
festivals,
yeah.
but I don't know. I don't
Zed?
know.
I do
Yeah, I
know
know
Zed.
You know
Zed,
Zed?
Yeah.
Elenium?
I do not. I know Elenium, but I don't listen to them.
The
I do
Millennium
know
Falcon.
Millennium.
Sophie Tucker?
No.
Never heard of her.
DJ set, I guess. A Craze?
Nope.
Crank That?
Mm-mm.
Soldier
Soldier Boy.
D-Rock?
These nuts.
Dion Timmer, B2B Calcium.
What?
Deion Sanders.
Did you add the last part about calcium?
Dion Timmer, B2B Calcium.
B2K Killer.
Make sure you take that twice a day with water. Eat something afterwards.
I feel like you're making that up for real.
Goodfella, G-U-D, Goodfella.
Nope.
Love that movie.
Ian Asher.
No.
Yes, I have heard of Ian.
I know
Asher.
Ian Asbury
Yeah.
It's Murph.
from the Impractical Jokers.
No, that's Murr.
Oh
It's Murph. Matt Rhoda.
no.
Or Matroda. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Rhoda.
More Kismet.
Nope.
Oh, Les Kismet.
Night Tales. That sounds racist.
No.
Oh, this sounds racist too. Ravenscoon.
Oh no.
Cool. Rossi.
I never heard of Rossi.
Bobby Rossi.
I never heard of Rossi.
Said the Sky.
Nope.
What did it say?
Sarah Benyo.
She's
Then
on
you-
Joe's death pool list.
Bend you over.
What?
Troy Boy.
Nope.
Zuzu.
Mm-mm. Wait, how do you spell it?
Z-U-E. Z-U-E.
Nope. Nope.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Zip, 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 zoom, zoom.
In addition to the national artists, all of those people,
Those were national artists?
Tampa's very own MYR,
Murr.
Pushman, Taylor Lace, they'll all be there as well.
That three different bands or that one band?
I don't know. Listen, and we're joking, and people are probably losing their mind that they love these acts
You
and stuff.
old jerks don't know any of them.
I have
cool
no
bands.
idea, and I'll be honest, I have no idea. EDM, pop, house, dance stuff, whatever.
I will tell you, I'll look at the pictures of all the people and all the girls that went to that concert, and I will have a little FOMO, even though I'll never go.
Yeah, you should wear your
I would go.
panda hat and
Let's
go
go
there.
to this
and-
thing. Yeah, we could just tool around. And I know a bunch of people that are going to be putting this together. We
I'm
can do
good.
VIP.
Do
I'm
you guys
good.
want to hear some of the music?
Yeah.
you got some?
Yep.
I need dough. Cash. This hour's Bone bonus keyword is holiday. Holiday. Head over to the free 1025 The Bone app and enter the keyword within 15 minutes past the top of the hour and go get your $1,000. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
I love this song.
Is this Cascade?
This is Holiday.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it'll be a huge success, even though we won't be there.
Yeah.
Zed's got a lot of really big
Yeah,
hits.
they're
Yeah.
bigger names.
Is Skrillex still a thing?
No.
Is that-
Yes.
No?
Yeah, he still tours.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
that whole type of music has died down a little bit, like the
Sw-
real hardcore
what was
robots
it?
banging.
Slam bass or what? What's it called?
Hard house.
Dubstep.
Dubstep.
Oh,
that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, that was like
The best description I ever heard of that. Dubstep sounds like two robots fighting.
Yeah, for sure.
That was such a
Yeah.
weird thing, man.
It was.
We were playing Jeopardy last night, and one of the answers was 90s rap quotes.
Yeah.
Oh, you never saw Amanda perk up. She was
Oh.
like, whoa. Yeah. It was good. All right, is that it?
That is it for
All right,
news.
Thank you, Galvin.
Got
we
it.
must take a break. When we come back, I want to talk a little bit about theme parks
All right.
and how they're royally screwing you. I mean, think about it. It's a screw on top of a screw on top of a screw,
I
and
know
it
how
just
that is.
got
Yeah,
even more
dude.
screwed.
I know
You
the
know who's
feeling.
not going to the theme park? Mike Martin. I'll
They're
tell you that.
actually opening a Mike Martin theme park. You go there and
What?
nobody knows who you are.
Nobody.
I know the
25
feeling.
people like you.
The old screw job.
That's it. I was thinking about this yesterday about how the theme parks really get you. How much does it cost to go to buy a ticket for Disney these days?
Oh, $150?
Yeah, right.
At least,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was like
That's not
60
even
bucks.
parking included.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Parking, I think, is like $50 too. Yeah.
I did hear, and I would never do this, but I did hear if you tell them that you can't afford parking, they just let you park for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because Walt Disney didn't want to turn anybody away.
That's why I haven't gone to the Star Wars thing yet, because I got a family of 5. It costs us $3,000 to go to the park. I'm like, I could do a million other things for that
Yeah.
money.
I remember I went one time and I had parking passes. Like, it was through the station and I had parking passes, and they gave me 2 parking passes, and I didn't realize it until I got there, and then we were in line, and I go, hang on a second. I got out of my car and I went over to the car guy next to me who had kids and stuff, and I go, hey, man, you want a free parking pass? And he goes, are you serious? And I go, yeah, I have them for free. I go, I didn't realize I had 2. And he goes, oh, my God, yes, that's awesome.
You'd
Because, yeah,
be
it's like $50 or whatever.
Surprised how many people are so thrown off when you try to do something nice for them.
Try and give them free stuff. Yeah, what's
Dude,
the catch?
I had front row tickets to the WWE, and I went all the way up to the 3rd level to try and give them away to a young kid and his mother or father so that they can go down there and sit in the front row, and no one would take them. I went up there to this guy and his son, and I go, hey, I got front row tickets. You guys want them? He's like, no, we're good. I go, no, they're free. I work for the radio station. He's like, no, we're good. I go, you'd rather sit here in the 300 level than sit in the front row. He's like, we're good.
It's like that scene in a Bronx Tale when he goes up there. Sonny's got some seats down by the.
Well, that was the thing. I found a mother and her son, and the kid was having a ball. And I go, hey, do you guys want to come sit front row? And they were like, yeah. And I go, I'm leaving. I'm giving you these tickets, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, okay, thank you. And I go, come on, I'll take you down there. And I think once we went to the stairwell, she didn't want to go in the stairwell with me. And I went, I don't blame you, lady. I'm going to leave. You go down there. Yeah, it was just weird. But anyway, back to the theme parks. By the way, Gio, you just made me think I really want to go to that Star Wars park now.
I know. I've been wanting to go too, but I can't bring myself to spend that kind of money.
But
It's awesome.
I want to do it while it's cold out. And I think this might be my last weekend.
It's just it's
Let's
so
go, I'll
crowded
go.
and stuff. Like he went and couldn't even go on the rides because the lines were too long.
Well, there's this new thing that I didn't realize they were doing back then, which is for like if you want to eat at the cantina or ride the new ride, you have to register to do so. So you got to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and register and mark
What are
your
the
time.
rides?
So it's that new ride where I think it might be called Galaxy's Edge, where that's where you are in that little cart and you go by life-size TIE fighters and you see the squadrons of stormtroopers out in front of you.
Basically, what I'm asking is, it's scary.
no,
It's
not
It's supposed to be sweet.
thrill ride.
And then there's the Millennium Falcon where you drive the Millennium Falcon. That's pretty cool.
Because everybody that goes into, what's that one Mars?
It makes you nauseous?
You know, the claustrophobic locks in that
Yeah.
room. And they said my daughter was having a heart attack in there.
Yeah, that ride is uncomfortable.
It's not fun.
I don't want to go on that. Mission to Mars.
Yeah, no, it's not like that. It's not like that.
I need to know these things.
Yeah.
Because I'll break a ride.
But the Galaxy's Edge is awesome if you go and then you when the sun goes down because all the stuff lights up. So like there's a life-size Millennium Falcon, which is cool during the day, but then at night it lights up and the screen is like a TV screen. So you'll see like Han Solo walk by and sit down with Chewbacca, and then they'll get up and go back into dumb stuff like that.
Like I've said before, I just wait for Fisher and Danielle and Kelly to tell me all about it when they go for free.
Yeah.
That, I think, is what bothers me the most is that because we say words like poopy and stuff on this station, they won't buy advertising on this station, and they don't invite us out to broadcast. This is Disney I'm talking about. Yeah, even though this is the largest audience of men in the state of Florida who are the primary income makers of most households here. No offense, women. I'm just saying statistic-wise. And, are listening to us and are in the same situation as us, and yet they refuse to acknowledge that that's true. But whatever. I'm still a fan, and I still go. This is what brought this to my mind. Like, now, Universal. I love Universal. But if you go to Universal, like anytime I go to Universal Studios, I stay at one of their hotels because then you have the Fast Pass. because if you buy a ticket for $150 and then a fast pass for $130 or whatever it is, you're spending each ticket's costing you $250.
I know.
So it gets very expensive. But if you stay at the hotel, at least you can justify it. And you go, it's an expensive hotel, but you get the fast passes too, and it makes sense. So that is also a good racket. Disney used to have that thing, though, on the app where you can kind of dial ahead and figure out what rides you're going on with no wait and all that. Anyway, Busch Gardens, which I don't know that I've ever said. I've gone to Busch Gardens once or twice because I've had other functions there, but I don't know that there's ever been a day where I was like, let's go to Busch Gardens, and we just got up and went to Busch Gardens. Like, I know that I was there because we had a Christmas party there one year. I know that I was there to see Hall & Oates one year. I know that there was another reason I went there. Anyway, but I don't think I've ever got the kids together and drove in the car and said, let's go to Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens has the gondola ride. Do you know that thing?
Yeah.
It's like a ski lift almost. Yeah. It goes across the park. Yeah, Joe, you probably know this from when it first opened.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't mean that as an insult. It's been around for a while, but it's been shut down. And it takes you over the Serengeti area, which is where the animals are. Pretty cool. Except now they charge you additional cash to ride that ride.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. According to the Tampa Bay Times today, it says the Busch Gardens surprised its fans and also angered some by announcing that the Sky Ride, the slow-moving gondola that soars overhead from Cheetah Hunt Plaza to Stanleyville, will return starting Friday after nearly 4-year closure. But it will now cost you $5 each way to float 50 feet off the ground to grab a view.
No. So now you have to pay to get into the park, and now you have to pay to ride a ride?
Yes.
That's fair.
The park revealed on its website that the Sky Ride, which has been open since 1974 and was always free, will resume operations Friday, weather permitting, but there are now ticket stations at each end charging $5 per trip, though it is free for annual pass holders.
Not going.
Nope. Carmen, some people would say it's unfair. I get it. That's fair.
The thing is that Busch Gardens, I will give them the credit for this. If you buy one day, they usually give you the rest of the year for free.
That is true.
So once you have that, maybe you fly for free.
I remember a few years back when my son was younger, we got him. That was one of the things we got him for Christmas was an annual pass to Busch Gardens because him and his friends like together. I think he went there once that year.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, there you go.
Back in the day, when like in high school, when we go. You go on the Sky Ride, and that's when you have like your girlfriend.
That's where you make out.
Oh. Yeah, that's where you make out. That's where you little
sky finger,
little grab ass,
sky finger.
yeah.
That's a James Bond movie.
Like that was the spot.
Yeah.
That's where Mike Rinaldi made out with Donna Galone.
Yeah.
What a great adventure. Yeah, and then Anthony married her.
Now I got to pay $5 for that. I'd still pay $5 for that.
I wouldn't.
You're paying to get into the park. You're paying the park.
I'm saying if I'm a teenager looking to, that's a spot. $5, it's not bad.
I'm saying I'm not going on the gondola ride just because that is not a fat guy friendly ride. Everything that shakes and moves in there, you're like, oh God,
it's
going down.
Sways a lot.
Yeah, and I don't want to be the one swaying it.
And you just look at that little wire and like bounce up and down. Like, I think it can hold.
Teenage Gio's getting on that ride, and he's like, what is it? $5 to go on it? All right. Well, I hope I have a good time.
5 for me, 5 for you.
Hope it's worth it.
That's so funny.
The good old days.
Yep.
I feel like my days of cold are numbered for this year. Like if I'm going to do anything fun, Bobby's coming and we're going to Universal in March, I think it is, or in February, the end of February. I don't know, one of those days we're going.
Universal's great.
At the end of February, you may get an off cold day.
Yeah.
But if you're going in March, you're done.
Yeah.
Let me look. Hold on. No, it's the end of February. It's the 20. It's because it's that Billy Joel weekend that I'm blowing off.
At our Christmas party, my wife actually won whatever thing was for Busch Garden tickets, and we were talking about that. And I said to her, I go, we gotta go now when it's a little bit cooler, because whenever you go and it's like 87 degrees and you just smell all the animal poop, you're like, oh come on, it's too much, too much.
It really is
ammonia.
It is. I walked through, theme parks before and just covered in cookie sweat.
I don't mind it.
But I also don't mind now because I live here. I'll wear a tank top.
Yeah.
So I'm like, before I look at it, I go, look at you, dirty bastard. Put some sleeves on. Now I'm that dirty bastard.
Yeah. That's why they make Under Armour, Sweat it up.
That whole park is just like asphalt, though.
Yeah.
And you're just frying as you're walking through it.
We saw Hall & Oates there there must have been, what, 400 people?
I don't even think it was that. I think it was like maybe 250 or less. I think it was even less than that.
It was a private show, full band, and they did it. And Oates was very mad because they did it to where they have the bird shows. So he was mad that he was playing the bird arena. But the whole idea was it was a small crowd, and it was a great show.
It was great because they did all the hits, man. That was awesome. Yeah, you missed the Billy Idol one. The Billy Idol one was great too because our band was playing afterwards, and I went and saw Billy Idol, and that was the same thing, like 200 people or whatever it was, and that was a great show.
He's a guy I'd like to interview.
Yeah,
he's got good stories.
Yeah. For a while, they said any hot actress that moved to Hollywood went through Billy Idol.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said that was like he was the gatekeeper. Any new chick that showed up, he'd be like, "Yep, Billy Idol got her."
Handed the keys to Johnny Depp sometime in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I did after the show yesterday?
Took a nap.
Nope.
Watch TV.
Nope. I left the house like I always do.
What?
I told you. No, well, of course. I went to go get waxed yesterday.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
I went to I Wax You in Wesley Chapel.
Back, ears, feet, toes?
Just ears.
Just ears.
My ears, I got my hair cut, and they do a little buzz in there.
Yeah.
And then after like a week or so, you kind of got to double check to see what the buzz was. And I didn't even have to get close. I could just turn my head and see it coming out of there. Look at a little buckwheat was trying to escape from my ears. And I made the appointment, and my wife said, I want to go. And I go, what are you going to do? And she's like, my arms. And I went, what are you going to do? I looked at her arms. I couldn't even see the hair on it, but she wanted to get them waxed.
I shave my arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shave them. That's different.
I shave everything.
Grows back coarse and strong.
So does Chad.
But we went, and I got my ears done, which doesn't hurt at all. But it does feel like when they pull it out, like they're pulling your brain out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like nice and warm, and it gets in there, and you're like, oh.
And you hear the ripping noises. Yeah.
I imagine, I've never had it done, but I imagine it's a lot like whenever you have custom earbuds made.
Yeah, they pull that stuff out of your ear. Yeah.
All the gadgets you buy on Amazon, you don't have a little. Bzz,
I do, but
to go in the
Gio,
ear.
there's nothing that gets the hair out like the waxing. Yeah, because it sticks. It goes in there hot and liquidy, and then when it dries, it's got all that stuff right in there now, and they just go and pull it out. It's not bad. It just sounds like you. Is it still there?
Yeah.
Or is it still in my ear? And then they were like, "What are you gonna have done?" And I'm like, "Oh, ape arm or arm hair."
Ape arms.
Ape arms. That was my wife. Yesterday.
Plus, with the little trimmer, you're going in there and you're cutting the hair where the wax is pulling it out,
That's
like from
true.
the road.
Yeah.
Getting it
Because there's nothing worse than when you think you took care of everything, and then you got little tiny black stubble coming out of your ear.
Little sharp.
Every time you scratch your ear, you feel it.
Yeah.
Your ear looks like fiber optic cable.
Sounds like somebody's opening potato chips right next to you.
After the show today, we got plans.
Yeah, we do.
I got elf number 1 and elf number 2 helping me out today.
Oh, man.
We're getting tater tots.
What do you mean, oh man?
What are they doing?
What do you mean?
What?
He's convinced him that it's like a,
I know.
a fun
Look how
activity.
excited they are.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
We get to do his house chores.
Yeah. Who loves cleaning up? We do.
Mike said if we do a good job, we get to trim his trees.
Yeah.
Beaten into submission.
Yeah.
I am a modern day Huckleberry Finn. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
He said, if we do well, he won't abandon me like my mother.
The subservient elves.
Listen to me. Listen to me. We got 2 things to do after the show.
Okay.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh, yeah. We're Valentine's?
We're already getting cameo requests.
Okay, all right.
We're
all
gonna
right.
bust out the Cupid outfit.
I'm in.
Then, can you
Dance
imagine?
monkey.
Can you imagine on Valentine's Day if your husband or boyfriend was like, "Honey, I got something for you," and it's Spanish with wings?
Yeah.
Come on now.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Joe taking out the trash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to do cameo, and then we got to clean the Saget area, the green room. That's all.
No, I'm not worried about it. It's these people over here that are making a big deal about it.
Junk Jockeys is coming on Monday.
Right.
Locked
I need
in.
to get it all done before Junk Jockeys comes, but I'm officially getting everything out of the house. So this is it.
Okay.
Like I just saw a box, and inside that box had some papers that Joey made when he was little. Garbage.
Oh.
Garbage. You know why? Because my mom died last year, and we had to get all the boxes out of her house, and she had all the stuff that me and my brother made when we were kids, and we were like, "Yeah, do you want this?" And I go, "No, you do? No, just throw it out." So I'm gonna have to hold those things for 30 years just so somebody could throw them out one
Did
day.
you at least
Throwing
look
them
through
out.
it?
No, just
And
chuck 'em out.
reminisce? No, really? Yeah.
Garbage.
I was very upset when my mother threw my stuff out without asking me.
Well, that was a week after you did it, so.
Yeah, I would be lucky if it
when
was
he
a week.
handed it to her.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I'm throwing everything out. I'm gutting the place. All his old hockey equipment that he hasn't fit in 10 years.
Yeah.
Garbage. So I'm going to donate that stuff, but garbage. That's it. This is my big weekend of gutting.
All right.
And then upstairs, Joe,
Mm-hmm.
this is where the reward comes in. So not for you. I'm just saying for in general. I'm putting the Dino's putting in the carpet next week.
Yeah.
And we're painting it, and the theater and Ben's putting the cabinets in.
That's going to be weird to walk on.
Paint the walls,
Oh,
put the
okay.
carpet in,
Okay.
put the cabinets in the candy area, and we should be ready to go for.
Did your wife make a decision?
Yes, finally.
All right.
Finally. And we'll be ready to go to have the theater room upstairs so we can watch maybe the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, probably won't. be
Yeah,
that
no.
one.
No, yeah.
So,
But
Just
I mean,
too late.
I'm
They
out.
really need to move it up.
the Super Bowl.
The
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah.
Well, no, like if they're gonna do it Sunday, have the game at noon.
Yeah.
You know
You
what's
know?
funny, Carmen, is that when the Bucks were in the Super Bowl, the first year, I got up at 8 o'clock that morning and turned the TV on. I was like, let's go. Nothing. There was
Yeah.
nothing on. I kept thinking that I would just wake up and they'd start coverage at 8 a.m. Something's got to
They
happen.
practically do.
Yeah, I think at noon is when they actually start the pregame stuff.
Yeah, pregame, and then they have other stuff and interviews
Yeah.
and things from during the week, and it's fine. It gets y'all pepped up in the mood. You
So
know?
I'm assuming it's 7:30 is when the kickoff will be usually the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's usually right around there.
6.
Vegas
I don't
time?
really care
Our time.
about the Super Bowl.
I
this
do.
year. I'll watch it, but I don't really care who wins.
I
I mean,
have
yeah, you
money
of course
on
you
it.
do. You better.
I'm excited to see
You
what
don't have
happens.
money
Taylor
on
I
Swift.
do. I did.
6:30 is the kickoff.
Oh,
Eastern
that's not
time.
so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 3:30 out in Vegas.
We know a lot of people are in Vegas, and we're going to check in with Martine next week while he's there.
Don't
For-
forget, you want to make sure you see Reba McEntire sing the national anthem.
Oh yeah.
Will she sing it or will she lip sync?
Lip sync.
Lip
They all lip sync.
They all
sync.
lip sync. I don't
They
think
all
the
lip sync.
NFL will let them actually sing.
That must take the heat off of everything. You don't even have to be nervous.
It's
Well-
so fun.
What did Chris Stapleton do last year?
He lip sync.
No. He whatever he did. I'm saying I don't know whether he did the national anthem or he did. Yeah, I think he did national anthem. He played it. He sang.
Well,
he sang.
Maybe it was America the Beautiful. 'cause
Maybe.
they do that too.
Didn't the Weeknd actually sing too? That's why he was like all out of breath
he-
when he was running through that maze.
No,
I don't
he
know.
did the whole the halftime show.
But did he actually sing, or do you remember? I
No,
can't
probably
remember.
not.
No,
Yeah?
and even that running was already pre-filmed.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
pre-taped
like through the
that.
stadium and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Duh,
real. He
that's-
was just sitting
Yeah,
in.
no, I knew
Idiot.
that. Yeah,
Idiot.
yeah. That's
You
what I
got
was
Ursher.
saying.
Don't forget Ursher.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think the weekend one was bad. I was
I
there
like
for
the
that. I
Weeknd
thought it was
one.
okay.
Is he the one who hung upside down?
No, that was 50
No.
Cent.
Oh.
He was all
That
fat.
was Fatty Cent.
yeah, Joey Cent.
Speaking of the weekend, I hate to bring this up because we're friends with him, but did you see Jericho singing "Blinding Lights"
No.
on his cruise?
Oh no,
Jericho
I
had the Jericho cruise, and he dressed up as Bowie, and they went out and did a concert with Fozzy, and they did the Weekend song, and it is awful. Not so
Yeah.
much Jericho. Whoever's singing background is off from what he's doing, and it just sounds terrible.
I saw the link, but I didn't click on the video.
You got to watch it. I
Yeah.
wish I had it here. I'd play it for you. He sounds fine, but somebody's singing back up, and they're like, it's really, and everybody's like, wow, this is great. And I go, no, it's not. It's pretty bad.
Last year, Stapleton did do the national anthem. That's what it was, and he did a great job.
Yeah.
He sounded. I remember tweeting like 5 seconds in, he's great.
I thought it was
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, he's
Oh,
great.
Now
You're-
my wife just texts me. I want to look at that stuff. Don't throw it away. I want to look. No. You waited too
You
long.
got 17 years to look at it.
If you get two of your minions to go clean out the garage, then you guys could do it. I'm doing it today, and everything goes in the old trashola. And don't you guys give me any garbage either. If I'm like throw this out, and you're like, but that's the you know,
No,
you're
I
I
too
think you
sentimental.
should at least go through it.
You're
a little
too
bit.
sentimental, Sally's.
I
I don't
am.
want you.
Oh,
I
you
am
don't think these two
sentimental.
are going to go through all that stuff and take stuff and put it on eBay?
Yeah.
That's fine. Go
That's
put it
your,
on
eBay.
that's your payment.
Oh, eBay, we just keep it.
Put it on eBay. eBay, keep it, wear it, whatever you want to do is fine. Get it out of my house.
All right.
Joe's got
can't-
a booth at the flea market.
That's not true. I can't let you throw away extension cords, though, Michael.
No. There's certain practical things
Yeah.
we keep. Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't have enough cords over there right now.
Yeah.
No,
If we
no,
could,
we don't,
if we could add a
actually.
few more, it'd be great.
We have so many chords it's generated a hum in our video.
Yeah,
it's
for
not
real.
Yeah.
The video's been down this whole break.
What?
What?
Why?
What?
We
It's
know
a-
why.
So
Yeah, was unable to connect to the room,
Hold on.
but it's been connected the whole time. It just happened like maybe 5-6 minutes ago.
Can I ask you this question? Is Carmen on camera?
Yeah.
No, on the new camera?
No.
No.
I don't know why we're not doing that. We got you a new camera, Carmen.
I know.
Well, I mean, he's not over that way very.
Why do you say it like that? Like you're upset about it? I know.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why?
It's good the way it is. You're messing stuff up. It's just the more things you do and add, the more that can go wrong.
Yeah.
And the more that I have to do every morning.
Carmen's have to reset that camera and recalibrate it and do the color line and all the different stuff.
You're right. I just thought about it and I think,
wow. We should just put a picture of her up in the corner.
Yeah.
The Wawa Carmen.
If it's the camera that I'm thinking of, it's the easiest one that
one
we
button.
have. Yeah, it's
an iPad.
What is this one?
Yeah, it's just an iPad with a camera on it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
and it's got a stand on it. You just put the stand and you hit play.
And it's super high def, Carmen, like the most high def.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
You see your
why.
mustache.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Like I said, I already know it's going to happen. The connection's always going to be messed up. I'm going to have to do this. Joe's not going to be able to know how to connect to it. It's going to be more of a problem. It's set up. I'm on camera on Bone TV. You can see me. Hello.
Carmen, Joe didn't hear you. He's scrambling to fix Bone TV. Oh, no, he's just sitting there.
Bone TV has to reconnect. There's nothing I can do from here.
If she's on now, what is the new camera for?
Yeah, what is it? If she's on now, Joe?
Yeah, if she's on now, what is it?
She's on
So
Bone
he
TV.
can control her from here.
Yeah, so that I can incorporate her into the thing that we're recording.
Oh, she's a separate box, right?
Correct.
I
Right.
got you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Carmen's separate box.
She's a stink box.
Just keep me in the separate box.
The tuna box.
Remember when you used to have to go in the stink box and you used to cry every day?
Yeah, because you were extremely mean.
Who?
You.
Why
Mike
me-
Calta, you were extremely mean.
Carmen,
People
here's
describe me in a lot of ways. Extremely mean is not one of them.
Extremely mean is the way I describe you.
Yeah, that's on you. You're sensitive.
Carmen. The good thing about the new camera is it is weight sensitive. So whenever you come in, you have to weigh in, and if you're over a certain amount, it won't turn on.
Carmen, do you think JoJo thinks I'm extremely mean?
I think she thinks you can be extremely mean to
Everybody
people.
can be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think Monica thinks I'm extremely mean?
I think Monica thinks you can be extremely mean. Yes.
Yeah, but you're the only one that said I am extremely mean.
Because you're mean to me. You're not mean to those people.
No, they don't deserve it.
I deserve it. I deserve it because I work for you. That's why I deserve it.
Oh, you work for me.
I work on your show.
Too late. I already got it on tape.
Okay, yeah. Let's see you find that recording.
Wow. You want me to get you that recording?
Exactly.
After you clean his garage.
Yeah.
Priorities, Michael. You're right.
I hate this whole show. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Morning, Mike. How you doing?
Good, sir. What's up?
Good. You're talking about the parks, and it's funny because I have 4 small kids, 10 and under, and we went in July of last year and October, and we went to the park one time each trip. But we did stay, on site, which are, the Contemporary, and we got to get in a big enough room. Combined, it was $13,000. So it's not cheap.
I believe
insane.
that. And then, how old are your kids?
10, 8,
So you
5, and 3.
Yeah, you're at the Contemporary, so you probably got to do the breakfast, the character breakfast at some point.
Well, that was at the Polynesian. We did that the second day. That was $240 for terrible waffles. I mean, it's I'm like, really? We're paying this egg? It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like and you get the fast pass, but I mean, as far as I bought, well, just give an example. Cause you've gone a bunch of times. I know Carmen used to go with her ex, a bunch of times. The popcorn, one popcorn was $15.
Yeah, I was going to say $12.
Popcorn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're getting extra screwed because you got the 4 kids. So, I mean, with my 2 kids, who were usually a little bit older when we went, was not nearly as bad. But just the basic price of that stuff for you to get that hotel room, and you can go cheaper, but do you want to do that when you have kids? No, you want them to be in the Contemporary. You want them to get on the monorail station there. You want to do it the right way. I get it, sir. That's a one time a year trip.
And it wasn't like I'm trying to show off or anything. Obviously who am I showing off to? But I mean, I had to get a 2-bedroom villa, which was $1,250 a night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's because the kids wake up, my wife wakes up. It's not like it used to be. You know what I mean? As far as years and years and years ago.
I get you, sir.
Sir, I just would like to extend this out to you. If you ever want Joe or I to dress up as Disney characters and show up for your children, I will do it for $200 an hour easily, and I'll make waffles.
My advice: keep them away from your kids.
I'll tell you one thing though. If you can somehow put it on a tape and send it to me. But when Calvin said sports, screaming, I want that as my ringtone.
Thanks for the call, buddy.
I don't remember that. Big blur.
Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
You're a big blur.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Love you guys all.
Thank you. What's up?
Equally, well, something a little more than that. But anyways, if you look on the Bone page, a fan page on Facebook, there's a poll going out for Gio's should get points, and he's got over 50 people in about 30 minutes, and no people at all say that he shouldn't get the points.
You know what the interesting thing about that is none of those people are playing or paying so that you get the points.
It's okay, sir. Everybody, the audience knows what's going on here.
Listen,
they feel for
we
you.
made it fair before he died.
It's blatantly obvious. Everybody knows it.
Well, you think because a couple of sports nerds on a Bone fan page voted something that's going to change anything?
You guys can keep saying whatever. It's obvious what's going on here.
Sure.
Oh, Knowles69 said you should get the points. so did FSU, FU.
Mike Calta Show. Hello. Come on, we're on a roll. We had two.
Hello?
Yes, hi.
You can hear me?
I can.
Hi. I was calling to correct the information Spanish was putting out about Star Wars Land.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
So Rise of the Resistance is the ride that he's talking about where you go by the stormtroopers. That is no longer on the virtual queue. It's a regular line now.
Oh, so now you got to just wait with the commoners?
Yes.
I'm out on that.
They only use the virtual queue for the newest rides, which is Tron, and I forget what the other one is now. But we were pass holders for 7 years and actually just dropped our passes this past October.
What about the cantina? Do you have to register for that?
I don't know. We never did it, actually.
Okay.
Quick question. How many times have you dressed up as Princess Leia in the bikini?
Never.
Send us pictures if you do it.
What about
maybe
Jabba the
not.
Hutt?
We always went and matched. We always had matching theme shirts, pretty much.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pumpkin. Disney does make me want to do
Solo.
Sound like the destroyer.
Disney does make me want to do dumb stuff, though.
Right?
I will wear ears if I'm there. I won't. Like if my kids are like, "We're getting ears," I'm like, "All right, let's get ears."
Yeah.
I'll wear a pin. I'll
Why
do
not?
something.
The dumbest T-shirts.
Yeah.
It's
It's like the
fun.
place to be. Well, the best was Disney in Japan because I was like, no one knows me here. I will do whatever I want
Awesome.
here. Yeah,
I love Disney. It's just it's so expensive.
Is the food at the Disney in Japan different? I know it's got to be different culturally, but like, is it no more turkey legs? I imagine.
No, I can't remember Spanish.
Panda
We did
legs.
eat there.
Yeah.
We did eat there, and I can't remember
Okay.
what it was. Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Mike Calta? It's Saggy Boy Dan.
No, I don't like you anymore. Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Hi, Mike.
Yes. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Oga's Cantina at Hollywood Studios, you need a reservation. I know
All
Spanish
right.
was asking.
Thank you.
All right, that's good to
You're
know.
welcome.
Thanks, Pumpkin.
And
you.
for Rise of the Resistance, you can pay to ride it off of Genie Plus. So you don't have the virtual queue,
Man.
but you can still pay, I think it might be $15 to $20 a person.
Yep.
Oh my
I'm in.
God!
Like a pig.
$15 a person to get on the ride?
Yeah, but then you don't wait in that long line. It puts you kind of in the lightning lane or the fast pass lane that they used to have.
Listen, worth every penny
Yeah.
for me, but I mean that's still ridiculous.
Yeah, we do. We pay for it once a year with the kids. We pick one ride and
Quick
pay for it.
question. How many times have you dressed up as Princess Leia in the bikini?
Zero times.
Liar.
But I do go every 4th for May the 4th.
Oh, that's too many
that's
people.
pretty cool.
All right, thank you, Pumpkin.
But
that's too much.
ridiculous. You're paying $200 to get in the park, $500 to park, and now an extra $20 to ride a ride.
I have to tell you, parking is never that bad. What's it,
Nah.
$20?
No, I think it's like 50.
Really?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
For real?
It
They
was
upped
$20
it.
back in the 90s.
Well, I take a cab there.
Yeah.
Or an Uber,
Uber.
because Uber bring it right to the door. And I go from my hotel to the thing. They bring it right to the.
We would
front.
always
Okay,
stay
but now
on
you're
site,
spending-
so there'd be no parking. You know,
Yeah.
but they charge you to park at the hotel.
Do you have to pay for the monorail?
No,
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Yeah.
we need to make friends with somebody who works at Disney, and then they just walk us in the back for free.
Oh,
I just don't go
Yeah.
anymore.
What?
Boycott
I mean,
Disney.
it really makes a case for buying annual passes because it works out to be way cheaper if you go a lot.
Yeah, if you go
Yeah.
a lot.
I think it
We
like
did.
averaged out. You have to do like 3 times a year. For it to
We
pay for
did
itself.
when Juliana was little. We went a lot.
Yeah.
So and I loved it. I love when the kids are little, but now neither one of them care about it anymore.
This says parking at Disney is between 45 and 55 per day.
Yeah.
Very.
This is what Joey said yesterday.
Seasons.
We said, "Hey Joe, in February, Bobby's coming, and us and Bobby's family, we're gonna go to Orlando on Friday, go to the park on Saturday, and then come home on Sunday." And Joey went, "Okay." And I go, he just said he's not going. He just said, "Okay." Do I have to go? That's exactly what he said. Yeah. Listen, that kid is so excited from the Travis Scott concert that I can get him to do anything right now. I need him to move the couch upstairs out of their room so they could put the carpet down. And I asked him, I go, "Hey, can you and a couple of your friends move that couch?" He's like, "Yeah, no problem." And then 2 days went by, and I hit him up last night. I go, "Hey, I need that couch moved before this weekend." He was like, "I'm so sorry, my bad. I'll have it done tomorrow." I go, "Oh, no rush. Just get it done by the
That's
weekend."
cool.
But it's because he was so happy about the Kanye thing.
Who was
That's
the other
cool.
guy? Kanye, and who was the other one?
Not Playboy Cardi. No.
Yeah. I thought you just. I
No.
thought you said that yesterday.
It was a name. It was like a regular name with numbers added to it or something.
I thought it was
Scott, not Scott.
Travis Scott, Kanye West, and Playboy Cardi. Is who I
was
think
that
it
it?
was. I think.
And then they said Drake might be there, but he didn't show up. Is that
No,
like-
and then Drake is here tonight.
yes,
And with Kanye in town, you never know if he's going to dip over here.
that would be.
Is Playboy Cardi any association to Cardi B?
No,
No.
different spelling.
It's a guy.
Are there there's multiple Cardis now?
yes.
How about
Well,
this?
it's Playboy Cardi. It's not Cardi B.
Oh, that's what I said.
It's
It's a
separate.
guy,
Yeah.
for starters. You want to hear old man talk for a second? Because I don't understand this, but I'm sure all the kids are going to be like, "Yeah, he does that." He has a song called Fiend. Travis Scott does.
Okay,
He played it 15 times in a row.
that's a Kanye move.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand that, though. He 15 times in a row
At the show?
the same song. Yeah, Joey said it's only like 2.5 minutes, so it's kind of just repeating a little segment. But
Oh.
still, that's 15 times. I don't want to hear
Somebody
even
doesn't have
flow.
enough material.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to hear any Pearl Jam song 15 times in a row.
I know, like when Kanye does it, it's either because there's a technical error. Like there was a couple times where he would try to start the song, but it wouldn't fire off. It seemed.
Oh
like.
no. So this guy, he was going around the crowd and talking to people, and he looked at a suite and he's like, "Look at this suite. People are going crazy. They all have their shirts off. They're fiend." And then he went into the song, and then he went over there. He goes, "Look at this old guy. How old are you?" And the guy's like 54. He's like 54, and he's fiending. And they went into the song again. So he just went around the room and did it that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
they loved it. I have no interest.
Yeah. I can't talk. I've waited 2.5 hours for Kanye West to show up on the floor in that little sound area and I would go to see it again for sure.
I cursed my wife that whole night.
He was up on that platform,
Yeah.
and we
That
were just
wasn't even
looking up
him.
at him. It might not have been Carmen.
It was
Totally
not
might
him.
not have been.
It might not have been him in Orlando because
Yeah.
he's wearing a ski mask, so
Yeah.
I have no idea. Or a hockey mask.
Congratulations to Eric Flores. Won the Bone Bonus.
Hey,
Floreza.
Good job, Eric. Good
Got
job.
$1,000 just for listening to us.
Big
You give us
ones.
half. That's how it works.
Wait, what?
You can
Half
pay
for the
Spanish-
government, half
You can
for us.
pay for Gio's death pool.
Yeah.
Or just like maybe buy us breakfast.
You can
Oh
take,
yeah, take a breakfast.
You could take one person to Disney.
Carmen, you already had your breakfast. Stop flopping like a fish.
The old screw job.
The old tuna and carrots.
Sorry.
It was not good.
No.
No, it doesn't sound good.
I gotta tell you, I'm not satisfied.
Carmen, why not tuna and pickles? You like pickles. Pickles don't have anything. A little sodium. No big deal.
Dude, pickles
Yeah,
and
no,
tunas.
I eat pickles. I eat pickles and cheese a lot. That's,
You pregnant?
The cheese might be the problem.
Cheese and tuna.
Oh, pickles, cheese, and tuna sound great.
yeah,
It's a
it would
great
be
song.
really-
Pickles, cheese, and tuna.
I just had to grab. Like I was running late this morning. I had to stop to get gas, so I literally just opened my fridge.
Where'd
and
you
just,
stop
like,
at?
Threw a bunch of stuff. You know what, Gio?
And she couldn't see in her fridge because the light was out because Chad keeps on leaving the door open.
Oh, man. All right.
You should do pickle cheese and tuna 15 times in a row.
My wife made me donuts last night
Yes.
Oh yeah.
in the air fryer that I could eat.
What are they made out of?
Almond flour
Uh-huh.
and cinnamon and something else and monk fruit sugar.
Yep.
Yeah. And she brought them to me and they looked delicious. They were like little balls, like little munchkins almost.
Uh-huh.
And I took a bite of one of them and immediately that sweetener hit your mouth and I was like, "Ooh." But honestly, once you get used to the sweetener taste, because it's kind of like any diet stuff has a weird sweet taste to it, you know?
So sugar, you can't have sugar. Is that what the big
no,
thing
no
is?
sugar. And they were delicious. And I haven't bit into anything soft like that almost feels like bread in a long time. So I was like, oh, this is good. Yeah.
You
If
gotta
you're not
try-
having any sugar, that's probably what's going on with your body. It's rejecting all its organs.
Yeah.
It's like,
what's what is happening?
Yeah.
She
Well-
needs to try and make you the egg white bread.
Wow.
They have a keto bread now that's only like
That-
one carb.
That egg
Yeah.
white bread is legit.
Really?
Yeah, I think did you make it, Carmen? I think
No,
another buddy of
that-
mine made it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That was just my real bread.
It's
That
real
was
fluffy.
Delicious.
I cooked dinner
Yeah, it
last
is.
night, and I explained to my kids that never have I shown them more love than I did last night. I made salmon, I made broccoli, I made rice, and then I voluntarily opened the refrigerator, took a can out, and made Pillsbury dinner rolls, and took them out of the oven and put them on a plate, smelled them, looked at them, and then just stared at it and go, "So what? You just want to be fat for the rest of your life? Just eat one. Just eat one." And then I put them down, and I didn't eat it. And the kids eat the rolls, and I go, "I just want you to know, I made these and can't eat them. That's how much I love you. That's second only to giving birth to them is how much I love them."
You know how you stop yourself from eating them? You don't use oven mitts, and you just pull the pan out with your hands.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
The cleaning lady put my they cleaned the oven and they put the rack back in wrong, so it was uneven. So I put my salmon in the oven in the broiler, and then I went to open it and it just slid right down on me, and I'm holding the hot pan. I'm like, ah! It was either ruin dinner or burn my hands, and I was like, ah! Yeah. So that didn't.
That's
hurt.
my nightmare.
Still ate my salmon. There you go.
The last time my wife made salmon at home, I didn't talk to her for 2 days.
Then you hit her with the frying pan, right?
It smells so bad.
No,
It
mine
smells
smells
on the
delicious.
porch.
What's the matter with 2 whole days?
Didn't talk to her for 2 days.
Jesus,
I'm
man.
like,
Little
I'll talk to
salmon.
you on Sunday.
Little lemon, little Old Bay, little
Yeah.
salt.
Oh,
It's
dude.
perfect. It's perfect.
Salmon and broccoli smells like fart. Oh,
It does smell like farts.
What, can you eat potatoes right now?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
then.
potatoes are really good for you.
Yeah, but not
They're
when you're not
good
eating
for-
carbs.
Well,
oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. They're actually really low on like they're high with carbs but low. With
They're high and low with the
Yeah.
thing. If you eat them before noon on Thursday.
No, so they are mainly carbs, but they're very low in calories.
starch.
complex carbohydrates.
Okay, so I also take. I don't eat. You know, I didn't start eating broccoli till this year.
Yeah.
And now I got it like greens. Have you ever seen the commercial for that?
No.
It's just a powder, and you make it like a shake.
Oh, yeah,
and-
yeah,
Take it
yeah.
every morning, Michael.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yes,
Yes,
I
he
do.
does.
The athletic greens, or are you taking those pills?
He
No, I'm
takes the-
taking
yeah.
the Orgain greens. It gives you.
Superfoods.
Yeah, it's all the.
It's just chalk that they ground up
vegetables.
and
Right.
put
Yeah,
green.
Well, yeah, but it's
for
everything you
coloring
need.
in.
I
vegetable.
take 2 scoops of that. I put it in the water and mix it up, and I drink it.
Yeah.
Immediately loosens my
Yeah.
pH. Like I'm afraid to fart when
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
that
do
stuff.
not go to the bank on that.
No. Like, you know, you kind of get a feeling. You're like,
Yeah.
I'll roll the dice.
No.
Not when I have the athletic
No,
greens.
no.
That's when you're like,
No, you
whoever.
don't want that.
I feel like the tunnel is open.
It is.
Tunnel is
the
open and we
chamber,
got a
Michael.
leak. Yeah,
Yeah.
always one of the chamber.
Athletic greens give you non-athletic browns.
Oh, okay. We must take a break. When we come back from break, we're going to play a little Who's My Baby's Daddy? And we're going to give away tickets to see the sold-out Burt Kreischer show
Oh.
at the Mahaffey Theater, or as he likes to call it, the Christian McCaffrey Theater. And 4 shows, almost all of them are sold out, I believe. And it is a taping for his next Netflix special. And we have your tickets to get in. We'll do that next on 102.5 The Bone. What are you doing tonight, Spanish? You got girl dates?
I am. So I'm picking up Mariah she's doing a Galentine's tonight.
Ooh, I'll come with you.
So yeah,
Let's
I
crash
told
our
her,
Galentine's party.
I'm down. So I told her I have volunteers tribute too. I pick you up when you're nice and drunk.
Yeah. Let's just go and
Yeah.
follow them.
Yeah, she said some very provocative things that I'm excited to see if she was being honest or not. So I can't. I'm not gonna say it on here.
Like pick me up. Maybe one of my friends will come home. With me?
No, not like that. Not like that.
Here, write it down.
Just
write it there.
No, I'm not gonna write it
Write
down
it on
because
this
you're gonna
pad.
say it.
Write it on the back of the
I'm not
Mike
gonna
Martin
say it. I'm
note.
not gonna say it. No, because I haven't broke. I haven't done it yet. I'm not gonna do it now.
Just write
I
it
know
down.
she's listening.
I won't repeat it. I
But
promise.
like tonight's butt stuff.
No.
What
Neither of us are
provocative
really into
things
that.
could she been say- Something she told me.
Just write it down.
No, like what could be provocative that you can't say?
You
Can you
know.
just give me like the category of like what?
Oh, three's a crowd.
No, I tried that. She said no.
No, three's the crowd. No, just me and her. I don't want to share. I don't.
Oh, I want.
like
I'd be
her.
down with a 4G.
Nah. Well, maybe that sounds awesome. Oh, you mean me and you and some?
No, I meant me and 3 girls. Like you say, 3 is a crowd. I say, give me a 4G.
Yeah. No, I can't. That's too much.
Are
Too
you
much.
gonna dress up like a woman?
No.
Again.
Lingerie?
No.
Something sexy underneath?
No. I mean, I'm always wearing something sexy underneath,
Okay.
bruh.
All
Come
right.
on.
All right.
What is your plan? I need to know what the plan is.
I'm not gonna tell you on air.
Just
I'm
write
not
it
gonna
down.
say it on air. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Text the group.
Can you just say to me like you just give me the category like we're gonna try a new position or
Yeah,
we're gonna
some
do a
stuff
different
like
place?
that. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What position?
New place. I mean, everywhere.
In the style of dogs?
No.
You've done that?
Does Joe still have the swing?
No, he does. He
Of course
does.
I still
It's
have
got
the
rum
swing.
chata all over it.
I can tell. I can say. I'll say this. The Tony Burton for Secret
Well, that's
Santa.
the last person I think I wanted to
He's
see.
gonna be
for
there.
Secret Santa one year bought me a pillow set that I told him was for like helping you sit up in bed. That's not what it's for.
Oh, it's like a bend over
Yeah.
pillow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah. Unused. So
All
I'm bringing
right.
it
I
over
like
there.
this.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm turning into Denzel Washington.
Okay,
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got it last Christmas and you haven't used it yet?
Correct.
No, you got to remember, you had no shoes for a while.
Yeah. There was a lot of stuff that happened, Carmen. And remember, I had stopped having sex with Karishma before all this happened because she was
Right.
saying some things.
She didn't
Yeah.
stop having sex though.
She did not,
Just
Galvin.
with you.
She did
Just-
not.
just-
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Anything?
true.
Any calls or anything?
Yeah, she just called me a little bit ago.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah,
Thanks,
she
Carter.
texted me from her brother's number and tried to FaceTime me. She called me yesterday yelling about Mariah, and I just hung up the phone. And I was like, I'm not doing this.
Oh, Christmas
So
tonight
she
they're
just
gonna do
lost
it.
her mind.
Yeah,
huh?
dude, she texted me some stuff about how she's sorry. She never meant for this to happen. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks.
Christmas, well, you have a drug dealer's baby in your belly.
Yeah. Oh, she told me she's not actually pregnant.
Oh, really? I thought for sure she was.
So,
Yeah.
You should send her
so-
some money just in case.
Yeah.
Can we try to call her real quick?
Of course. I don't
Carmen,
care.
will you try to call her?
Okay.
Just dial 7.
I mean, she clearly
Yeah.
wants to talk to Spanish.
Yeah. Well, I actually asked her. I was like, the only way I'll talk to you on the phone is if you come on air. So
And what'd she say?
she's like, no, you know I won't do that. I was like, yeah, it's because you're a coward.
She'll get torn apart.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with her and her life. I don't know
I
why she
still
keeps
like her.
calling me. Yeah, she's a nice person when you don't date her.
I call her on the side. I go, hey, he's a jerk. Just call
Yeah,
me.
yeah, it's fine.
I'm on
I,
your
like I
side.
said,
I mean,
I don't need.
She makes
that.
a lot of valid points.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I thought I heard Carmen say hello.
No, just dialing.
Yeah, she keeps forgetting that all this happened like while I was sick, and he even knew that. She even told him that.
Keep forgetting.
She told him. I found out through him that she told him that she knew I was going to propose to her in December, and yeah,
And that's why
Yeah.
she went rogue.
I don't know why she went rogue, but she knew. Like I said, like this is
We
all.
can talk about it on the air.
She was all planned. She had all this planned, man.
That's
She
so
had
hot.
all this planned. So I don't have any remorse or I
Would-
forgive her. I could care less.
Would you be more surprised that Karishma did this to Spanish or if Chad did it to Carmen? Like both of them are shocking.
Wait, what?
Like what if this situation was not Spanish's but yours? Like Chad just found out Chad was banging somebody else, and like which is more shocking?
He does travel a lot.
It's true.
Karishma, because she seems like she's so nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Like she would never do that. But she is not that person.
Does she get upset when the freezer doors open or no?
I don't know.
It's
been a
funny,
long
Spanish,
time.
because I feel like I'm very good at reading people.
Right?
And not that I knew her very well, but
But
you
you
know, we
did.
hung out a few times. And usually, I mean, within like 5 seconds, I'm like, oh, yeah, crazy. Or, you know, oh, this person's all right, whatever. She seemed very normal. She actually seemed prudish to me.
Right?
What were your first impressions when you brought Bar Crawl Girl to Christmas?
Disaster.
Yeah.
I
I
think
couldn't get
Wow
away
Wee
fast
Wah
enough.
was the actual response.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm sorry about that.
That was
I apologize.
fun time.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was
this
in a
isn't
different
going to
place.
help at
I'm
all.
in love.
Happy
Yeah.
holidays,
All right,
everybody.
Carmen, take
liked
it
her.
easy.
Bad
You,
news
those
bears.
were your words.
I know they were my words.
They were his mental words.
Yeah.
I like that girl though.
Yeah,
she's nice.
Yeah, like she was cool. Like I
Yeah.
don't know that she's your next girlfriend, but it was
No.
she was cool.
No, she's a good friend.
Like it's not like she did anything where we'd be like, don't bring that girl.
No.
Yeah,
No.
a little too soon.
Yeah, I mean, and like you said, I just was not. I just wasn't. I was not in a good place.
Oh,
that
she
time.
was bananas, and she would have stabbed one of us.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
But she didn't do anything yet.
Right.
Like there's nothing about her made me go, I didn't like that girl
Oh.
for what she did.
Immediately, as soon as I met her, I don't even know who you guys are. Oh, okay, cool.
Great.
Yeah.
It
was pretty
Back in your cage,
It was
Grandma.
pretty-
Yes.
So I assume Krishman did not answer.
No, she did not.
And I blocked all the new numbers that she's hitting me up from. So
I don't know who gets more calls of the day. You from Krishman on block numbers or me from
Nikki Haley.
No, it goes boop. Hi, it's Rachel from wherever, and I just they're either trying to sell me cemetery plots or save money on my electric bill or something like that.
I was looking into what it would take to buy a cemetery and start and use land as a cemetery.
That's a good idea.
Dude, everyone's gonna die.
Everyone gonna die. You need the
And-
room. Run out of room.
And when they change the bugs, you'll have meat.
That's right.
Sure.
Damn right I will, Calvin.
Can I
Damn
say
it.
something for the future?
Yeah.
If I die and I expect to be cremated, but if I'm buried underground, and years later, like maybe 5 years or more, they want to put houses on that, or they want to, build a mall or something, let them.
Oh.
Yeah. But I know I'm not talking about poltergeist. I'm talking about like if it's my body in the ground, I'm dead.
But you
so
You
why
don't
would
know.
you? Yes, you know.
You don't know.
You know.
Have
you
you
know that
ever
you're-
died before?
No, but I know that
Okay.
I know that no one I know has ever come back, and I also know that scientifically it'll tell you that your body will decompose. So either way, what's the difference? You got a bunch of
Consciousness.
bones.
You don't know
Yeah.
what happened.
Oh, because you put them all on top of me, my consciousness isn't coming out.
You wouldn't
So,
want it to be
listen.
exhumed?
Listen, if Mike dies, they bury him, and 5 years later, we go back to the 80s and they build a mall on top of him. I love that that's your choice. Then build a mall on top of me.
I'm
Probably
Spencer's
more like
gift.
an Amazon Prime building.
Yeah.
all right, that would make more sense.
if
Something
they-
to help the community out.
If they put you in the ground, without a casket, then I could see that. That makes a little bit more sense. But now you got metal under there. Some of them are encased in concrete.
Yeah, they should all be encased in concrete.
No, you just throw the body in the
body?
ground.
What I'm
Let
saying
it
is,
decompose naturally.
like every once in a while,
Yeah.
there'll be a story, and they'll be like, "Turns out that this apartment building was built on a black cemetery from 1908. Who cares? They've been dead for 100 years. It doesn't matter who's in there. They're dead. What are you
But
gonna
if
do?"
if you're religious, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, but also nobody's complaining about it since like none of the relatives are like, well, I went to go visit my aunt the other day, and there's an Amazon building there. Like nobody,
Some
they just
people
figure it
might.
out. All right, so then make a little monument and go pray to that. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's garbage. I'm telling you, I'm giving you permission. Build them all on me.
No.
Okay.
Build them all.
We'll
on me.
build them all on
I'm not
you.
doing that.
I want to be the new mall.
What if
We'll put an Amazon distribution center instead.
That's fine.
hear me out. We build a mall, we take you out of the ground, and we put you at the center of the mall in some type of awesome pose where you're pointing to the food court and Sachina,
Bronze.
some other
In bronze.
You know what I mean?
Like a direction, like a map.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect because he's already been there for 5 years.
Yeah.
So here's the zombie pointing you to food.
He knows the way.
Okay, I didn't think
I don't
of
even
the
have any.
detail.
My fingers won't even
But-
stay on my hand anymore. I'm
figure
telling
it
you
out.
right now. My whole point is, I don't care. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
that's
Why,
it.
I don't know why you assume Mike would know where the food court is right away. Like that's the only thing he's worth.
Insulting.
My word choice was bad.
Like
Where's the food court? Oh,
I mean-
this guy knows.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I like
Exactly.
some bourbon chicken. Who doesn't?
Yeah, right. A little orange Julius. I want to know.
When's the last
mall
time you
are
had
you guys in?
I love the
a,
Orange
dr- a
Julius.
dream mall?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love an orange
Right,
Julius?
Next to the
Auntie
Chess
Anne's right
King.
next door.
yeah, in
Creamy
92.
orange juice.
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
This way is Orange Julius. This way is Chess King.
Yeah.
Camelot music this way,
Yeah.
and
You know?
Spencer's this way.
Famous Amos at the
Is
end.
there a sports
Uh-huh.
authority in there? Because
And if you want an Annie Ann's pretzel, they're right by
Ooh.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Buy that
Spencer's
all.
still around, by the way.
Are they really?
Spencer,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
Spencer's
is
still
Orange
around.
Julius. Go to Gulfview Square Mall. You can get all the good stuff.
Who owns? There's got to be George
You-
Soros. or
No, you
somebody
know who owns it? Spencer.
Yeah, they
No.
used to be on with.
No way.
Spencer, the bisexual guy who does voices on this station.
Oh.
What happened to that guy?
Oh, you want to go to Spencer?
No, he was so good. He
He
was so
quit.
good. Did he?
I think he
He
got
got another job.
Yeah.
Well, he's not having as much fun over there, I guarantee.
He has his OnlyFans.
All right, we got tickets to give away to see my man Bert Kreischer. He's July 6th at the Mahaffey Theater taping his Netflix special. You want to go right now? Brush up on your skills. It's time to play Who's My Baby's Daddy?
Okay, everybody, this is Maury Povich, and it's time to play Who's My Baby's Daddy?
Lord, I've been done had too many babies, honey. Who is my baby daddy? Girl, I'd be a millionaire if I could ever figure out where I got Cheeto, Limbo, Cracker Jack, Orangelo, K. Martina, Salmonella, Velveeta, Genitalia, Catfish, Leroy, Cocoa Puffs and Pluto, Penelope, Jack Daniels, Buford, and Lamangelo. Who is my baby daddy? Don't even two of these children even look alike. Aloe Vera, Maybelline, Gingivitis, Brill Cream, Cruex, NyQuil, Gangsta Q and Daffodil, Ron Bacardi, Captain Morgan, D-Mark Torres, and DeLorean, Gynolotrum, and Felicia, Chlamydia, Champagne. Who named these children, and how many of them is it? Why they always want to come live with me anyway? Ask them who their daddy is. Look over yonder, they go. Nova Scotia, Bubblicious, Cuponita, Gonorrhea, Ice Bucket, Batuglia, Visine, and Margarita, Percolator, Terminator, Velcro, and Taekwondo, Varicella, Chromosome, Obstetria, and Shathid. That's an ignorant one right there, Shathid. Who is these baby dads? I wish I knew. I'd show sue him for some child support, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
All right, it is time for us to give away tickets to see Bert Kreischer to a sold-out taping of his next Netflix special, which is happening down at the Mahaffey Theater on July 6th. It's going to be a good weekend. I think he's doing now July 5th, July 6th. He's doing like whatever shows he can cram in there. Let's do it right now with a little Who's My Baby's Daddy. Let me get a contestant on the line. Let's go to line 13. Good morning. Who is this?
This is Matt.
How you doing, Matt?
Good, Mike. How about yourself?
I'm great, man. You got kids?
I do. I have 3.
All right, so you're halfway there already. We're going to play her side
I'm
of the story.
colossally bad at this game.
All right, listen. We'll help you out. We're going to play her side of the story, then his side of the story, and then you, Matt, will tell us whether he is or is not the baby's daddy. Carmen, let's hear her side of the story first.
This is Megan. Welcome, Megan. See, Megan is tenuous. Megan is delicate. Megan is scared. This is the 3rd time she's been on the show. You see, in the past, 2 men have been proven not to be the father of her 4-year-old son, Javion.
What a horse.
But today, Megan hopes and believes. How cute is he? See, Megan hopes and believes the search is going to end now because we have given DNA tests to 2 more men.
Oh my God.
Her current fiance, Katan, and her ex, Sean. Now, Megan says one of them is definitely the father.
All right, so they've tested guys before.
Yeah.
Now they brought
2
in
other guys.
2 more.
2 more guys, yeah.
Katan and Sean,
yeah.
and the baby's Javion.
Yeah.
I like the theme here. All right, let's.
Can I put my guess in early?
No, I'm gonna need to. I need to hear from Katan and Sean. Let's hear them.
Megan and I have always had our ups and downs, but I never thought for 1 minute that her son, Javion, wasn't mine. It was just 3 months ago when me and Megan got back together, I found out I may not be Javion's father. And then I found out she already tested 2 other men. There's another one here today. Oh, I'm pissed. When I found out the truth, I felt betrayed, and I couldn't believe it. I do think I'm Javion's father. That's my twin, and I love him with all my heart. Megan and I are engaged to be married, and if Javion is my son, it'll complete our family. I'm hoping and praying he is.
This is what Sean had to say.
All right.
For 4 years, I thought I was the father of Megan's son, Javion. It wasn't until I seen the Maury show that I realized that Megan was testing other men for the paternity of my son. I was shocked. I was angry. How could Megan lie to me for the past 4 years? Now here I am getting a DNA test, and there's another man getting tested too. This is crazy. My son Javion means the world to me. He's my heart, my soul. I can't imagine not being his father. If I'm not Javion's father, I'm going to be crushed.
All right, so here's what we got. We got Catan, who says he wants to be the father, says he thinks he is the father because the baby is his twin. And then you got Sean, who also wants to be the father. This is very rare, but he doesn't seem to have he said he'll be crushed if he finds out, but he really doesn't know. So, Galvin, I'm going to say Catan, who thinks that the baby is his twin. Catan is the father of Javion.
I say neither of them are
Oh
the
my
father.
God.
She's going to have
Four
to test
guys?
more. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what we think, though, sir. It matters up to you. Do you think he is or is not the baby's father when it comes to Catan?
Am I guessing both or just one?
Well, you're going to do it one at a time.
Can't be both.
Catan, yeah, it's either.
Oh, I got an easy one. Okay.
Is it Catan
How
or
about
Sean?
whatever Gavin? Neither.
Neither. You go Galvin's route. Neither. You
Well,
say
I
she's
got 5 guys in the mix.
You say she's a dirty fat whore, is what you're saying.
Oh my God.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I believe Catan, he thinks he's the baby's twin. I think Catan is the father. But you guys say no.
Yeah.
Let's find out from the all-knowing Maury Povich for Bert Kreischer tickets if he is or is not the baby's daddy.
Anything you want to say before I read the results?
Sean, I'm sorry for lying to you. I never meant to hurt you. I apologize. I really, really do. I'm sorry. Catan, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you guys.
like
I
Christmas.
apologize. I'm sorry.
In the case of 4-year-old Javion, Sean, you are not the father.
You said Catan.
So far, we're all in it. We're all in it.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Megan. But we've got Catan here. All right, we haven't read the result for Catan.
Please settle down, Slap.
In the case of 4-year-old Javion Catan,
No.
you are not.
That's a winner.
What a dirty whore. Holy Christ. 4 down. 4 down, host to go.
Yeah.
But good for you, sir. You got it right. Congratulations. You got 2 tickets to go see Bert Kreischer July of the 6th. Is it right, Carmen? The 6th? Well, I know
Either Friday or
I know
Saturday,
they added
yeah.
a bunch of shows, so
It's
it's
the
that
6th.
weekend. 6.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
And one of his new Netflix taping specials. So good. Hold on, sir, and Carmen will get your information. Enjoy your time.
Thank you for sluts.
All right.
Thank you for
joke.
sluts.
Yeah,
That's
you,
how we
buddy.
should say goodbye from now on. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
sluts.
sluts.
Yeah.
You joke about the Karishma thing, but it could have. Me and Joe had an in-depth conversation. That
Wouldn't that have been the best baby's daddy ever if we did it on Spanish?
Dude.
You are not the baby's father.
Oh my God, bro.
Clarence Carter.
Yeah.
Carter.
Or worse.
You are not the
or
baby's
worse,
father.
I don't find out until 6 years later, 8 years later.
You're already taking care of the kid.
Joseph DeSanto.
Yes.
You are the father.
Kill you.
The baby has long hair and glasses.
Oh, what?
Joe stands up and says, "Impossible. There are no seeds for purchase."
That's
right.
She purchased those seeds.
Nobody.
Oof. Wowza.
Yeah, man.
There's an interesting thing that they put on Instagram, which I use the most, I think, and it's notes. So on my away, my logo there on the away message, I could put a little message to you. Sometimes it says tomorrow, 6 a.m. we're live. Sometimes it says go Bucks, in the season. And lately, I've been trying to communicate with the people by saying, stop sending me reels. I don't watch your reels. 90% of the reels that you send me, I've seen 6 months ago. I don't need your breaking news. I don't need any of it. I don't need to know we have dead air. I'm not going to see it till after the show.
But the good thing about it now is people will send me reels and they say you probably already saw this.
Still doesn't make it any better.
Thank you. I appreciate
Still
it.
doesn't make it any better. My wife said to me yesterday, I've never seen anybody just sit there and watch as many videos as you do. I go, yeah, you should tell my listeners that so they know that I've already seen them all.
What if they send you like stuff that I send you, like good conspiracy stuff?
But
Still hate it?
I've already seen it.
Okay.
I guarantee
That's
you I've
fair.
already seen it.
That's
If
why
not,
I'm
I'll get
terrified to send you
eventually.
stuff.
I have literally gotten the message that says, "Will you please tell Mike or Galvin to check their inbox? I sent them
Can
something."
I tell you this, though, also? I'm not mad at you. I appreciate your efforts. I know you're trying to help out, but I'm just telling you don't waste your time because I delete it. I
Yeah.
don't even read it. And if you're that's to the show account. If you send it to my personal account, I usually block you.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. I won't send anything to your
Because
personal account anymore.
My personal account is just pictures of my kids. Nothing that you're interested in as people who don't know me. I don't associate me with there. If I know you and we talk on there or whatever, that's a different story. But the show one, I'm still not reading. I get them. I open them. I delete them. I don't watch them. I don't know what you want me to say.
The Antarctica guy that you sent me recently, I've sent you that before, and I am glad that you sent it back to me because either you watched it or it came up in your algorithm and you were interested, which makes me feel like you would have been interested.
I will tell you, most of the time when you send me stuff, I do watch it.
Yes.
If Galvin sends me stuff, I do watch it. Like I
know
know.
definitely.
He clearly didn't watch it because he sent it to you.
But
he
maybe
didn't
he
even
saw
know.
Listen to me.
It was a different
I'm gonna tell you
part
right
of the same
now.
interview.
This guy doesn't remember anything.
Yeah,
I promise you that I saw it. Probably went. So I think
Mhm.
Spanish knows this, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to him anyway.
It was a great interview, by the way, of all that tech that they
Right,
have.
and as I was watching it, I remember you telling me about it.
Right.
So I know that we saw it. I
Yeah.
just wanted to see if you had it.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
got it.
the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's not that big of a problem. I'm just bringing it up because there's an article in the news today in the U.S. Sun, Attack of the Primates, because people just constantly send me monkey videos right now, which I'm not very mad at, but there is a city that is being overrun by monkeys. I promise you I will, in the next couple of days, get 1,000 of these of people saying, here's a place to get your monkey. Go get your monkey here.
Oh.
Or do you really want a monkey? This is the monkey. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Save yourself. Send it to your other friends.
Whatever you do, don't send any of these guys Mike Martin links.
No.
Don't
I already,
send those.
You know how many
Nobody
people
did.
sent it
Nobody
to me 8
did.
hours after he died?
Nobody sent it to me.
Horrible.
Nobody
Don't-
sent it to me. Nobody knew
don't
who he
do
was.
that. That would be horrible.
What's his name?
Rest in peace, Mike Martin.
Such a screw job.
Billy
You're
Martin
saying it's
died
a
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Screw job.
You say
Steve
it's a
Martin.
swindle.
Yeah.
Screw job.
Oh,
I
screw
said
job.
Screw job.
No,
Okay.
Swindle is Swindle
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the Martin screw job.
Remember when Karen got me a candle?
Karen. Yeah.
And you thought she made candles?
That would may be the best thing ever.
You kept telling me her name was Candle Karen.
Because she brings candles over.
Yeah, but I thought she was making them.
No. She was having sex with her ex-boyfriend and then coming over, and she felt guilty, so she'd bring me a gift. Yeah.
With candles?
You know what the
Yeah.
candles
Or
made out
booze.
of?
Yeah.
I'll never forget my wife said, "Can you ask that girl to make us another one of those candles?"
Yeah.
I go, "Oh," she's like, "It smells delicious."
Yeah.
That
was wild.
Made with love.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I have a new candle in the studio from Buff City. They make the best candles, but they keep making them go away. So now I got to buy them 2 at a time.
Why do they call it Buff City?
Yeah.
It seems a
Because
weird
Because you
name.
buff your skin with the soap.
Oh, okay.
Or you use soap when you're in the buff. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I think it's something associated with that.
It's not an acronym for something else?
No, I don't think
Like,
so.
if I say, "Hey, Galvin, you want to meet me at Buff City afterwards?"
Yeah,
like, you
the
would
gay,
think-
the gay gym. Sure,
Yeah.
Posted down.
absolutely.
You said gym, not bar,
It's,
huh?
it seems like a weird name.
Buff.
Well, with Gio, I immediately go bar, not gym.
yeah.
I normally go to the Buff City.
It has a bar.
I normally go to the one in Midtown just because it's closer and I'm
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
But the guy who owns the one in Clearwater, when he heard me talk about it, he sent me a bunch of nice stuff. But then we went to the one in Clearwater the other day.
Is he
and
buff? And is
I
that-
don't think his name is Buff.
No?
No. So I don't remember his name, but I was in the store and I was going to thank him, and I didn't know, or her. I didn't know who it was. And the woman that was helping us was yelling. I shouldn't say yelling. She was telling the other employees what to do in a very efficient way. And I went, she's got to be the owner. And I said, "Are you the owner?" I was going to say, "Thank you for the nice stuff you sent me." And she said, "No, I'm the assistant manager." And I went, "All right. Well, she should get a raise. She did a great job."
It
There
is
was- what
It is
that?
the name Buff City is a reference to Memphis, nicknamed Bluff City, and the function of soaps. Buffs you, buffs your.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
All right.
like I
That's
said.
fair. That's fair.
I didn't get the Memphis thing, but I got the.
You
other
had
thing.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't know why I'm so intrigued. So in addition to buying soap, bar soap with different flavors and smells and all that, they have an area where you can make your own soap, and they do like kids parties there. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
the kids
that
go
is
in there and
pretty
they
cool.
press their own soap
I
and they
love
get their own
that
bar
kind
of
of
soap.
stuff. Yeah.
All right.
I remember in Williamsburg, West Virginia, that we made bricks, and it was like
I did that too.
My parents were probably miserable, but just like stepping in muck and hay making bricks was like the best thing ever.
We used to have a place in New Jersey called Wild West City. Going to Wild West City. The city is running wild.
Yeah.
And what it was is like in the middle of the woods, they just built like an old small town where cowboys would go in.
Yeah, they make you churn butter over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they had a newspaper. They had you go to the old printing press.
Yeah, I love all that. Yeah.
But then the best is there would be shootouts in the middle of the street. Cowboys would be walking down. They'd stop and they'd look and then they'd draw their guns and shoot at each other. And then one guy would go down. Oh, it's the best.
It was
Fall
the
off
best.
the roof, roll onto the ground.
Yes, yeah. Williamsburg, they do a Civil War reenactment, so it's a little more, somber, but it's still super cool. Yeah, it was. It wasn't as cool as Wild West. I mean, that's awesome.
Hey, by the way, I think it's so bad to say gay when you're describing something because it's a bad connotation for gay people. But Shane Gillis has got me saying it so much.
Oh,
Everything
dude,
I want
it's
to. Like
unstoppable.
my kids want to show me
Yeah.
their homework, and I go, okay.
You can't watch his special and not just enjoy that
Hey,
praise.
did you see him doing karaoke?
Yeah.
He sings in
Rob Zombie?
Yeah. Tough karaoke, tough kangaroo style. He sings like this, like buff kangaroo. All right, let me take a break. And we still got some time left in the show if you want to get in. 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. See them on TV? Oh, they were just talking about this whole copyright thing with Kat Von D and who owns the tattoo once they do the tattoo. I think once it's on your body, you own it. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the argument, though, because the artist still, if it's like their
It's
photo,
on my body. I paid you for it.
I guess, yeah, you did pay for it.
Did you get a new tattoo?
I did.
Oh, what did you get?
I got a feather on the back behind my ear.
You got? Oh my God!
Whoa.
How did I not turn? Let me do that again. Why a feather, Dumbo?
My grandparents used to have birds when I was growing up, and
I thought you hated birds. Remember, you wouldn't pick up the pelican?
Yeah. No, I definitely still hate birds. I didn't get it because I like birds. I got it because it reminds me of.
I gotta be honest with you. When I first saw that, I thought it was like a beetle or a cockroach or something.
Yeah. All right, that's all right.
It looks like a bug, like crawling around your ear.
Is it rainbow?
No.
What's the
I
color?
think you look like the bald guy from Cloud City that used to take Lando Calrissian around.
Yeah.
He got the little thing behind his ear.
I'm not growing much hair back, so I think I'm probably will get more.
Is it Lobot? Is that who that is?
I don't remember his name. I mean, wow. Is that the only one you got?
Well, I got another one, but that was a couple weeks ago. That's just some.
What
numbers.
is that?
Just some numbers.
What numbers?
The number 2.
Why?
My lucky number.
Derek Jeter?
It's my lucky number. No.
Why do you have a lucky number? Was it your uniform number when you played when you were young?
No, it has nothing to do with sports.
What does it have to do with?
You leave the show all the time to take a number 2?
Yes. Yeah. 3 times. 3 times.
You should put on a reverse too.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Why a number 2?
I just wanted it. It's my lucky number.
There's more
It's
there.
not a number 2. It's 212, isn't
It's
it?
222.
Or 222.
You got 3 2s.
That's what I said. 3 2s. Yeah.
So is it 222 or just 222?
Just 222.
What's that mean?
Because in
Doesn't read that
numerology,
way.
there's like different number meanings.
Thank you.
What is
Exactly.
that?
All right.
Yeah,
What does
so
222 mean? Poo poo poo?
well, so you have like a life number, you have an angel number, you have like different numbers correlate with different aspects of your life. So it could, I don't know what number it is.
The Google says seeing 222 is likely sending a message to focus your attention on your heart connections, meaning friendships, romantic relationships, and family ties.
That's not why I got it.
No, he got it for that Jack Hay.
Jack Hay?
11222. What was that show? And that
227.
227. Oh, damn it. Well, Jack Hay lived in 222.
Yeah.
Self-reflective, focused on duality of situations.
What is it?
What do you mean? What is
Do
it?
you know it's something?
It's personal.
Your goal weight?
Yeah.
It says
Yeah.
biblically it means unity, completion, and partnership with God.
I don't believe in the Bible.
All right.
So then what is
good
222?
The number 2 is a symbol for energetic vibration,
Ooh.
teamwork, service, love, friendship, patience. It sounds just like you.
Yeah.
No, that's not why I got it.
What is it?
What is what?
Why did you get it?
I mean, all right, I'll tell you the story. When
Oh, no. He's going to start
Oh,
crying.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't want to say. Yeah. It's a personal story. We can talk about it later.
No,
It has to do with
I want to know.
something that when I wanted to unalive myself.
Oh, my
So
God.
yeah, I mean, you asked, bruh.
I didn't ask.
No, you didn't. I wasn't talking to you. I like
it-
your haircut
I like
also.
it better when it's taking a poop.
Yeah. See, what are you playing?
I'm not playing anything.
What are you looking?
I'm looking up 222. What do you got?
Oh, so I don't go by any of that stuff. It was just I asked a question to the universe and I wanted to see that number, but not on the clock because I feel like that's cheating. And I saw it the next day. So Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Did you find it yet?
What do the people at the Sad Losers Club think of it?
Sad weirdos,
Sad
first of
weirdos,
all.
yeah.
Okay, if you're not going to
They
say
changed
it,
their name.
get it right.
Changed their
It's
name.
always been sad
No,
weirdos.
sad losers now.
Sad weirdos.
I'm not going to either one of those meetings. I can tell you that.
That's too
Sad
bad.
weirdos,
You're missing
sad
out on a
group.
good
No,
time.
No, thank
So
you.
where did you see 222 after asking the universe?
So you can post on. Are you on Snapchat?
No.
So if you post on Snapchat, you can view how many people viewed your Snapchat.
Oh.
And it was 222. one's low.
When you looked at it,
Yeah.
immediately it was 222, or
Yep.
did you have to wait for it to go up to 222?
I waited only a little bit.
Well, that doesn't.
Nah, of
Oh,
course
so
I
you get
didn't
the wrong
wait.
number.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't
It was
understand you.
218 is your real number.
No, it was 222.
Yeah. I mean, if
I mean,
you
how
wait
many
long
times did you check it until you got the 2?
enough.
Only
Exactly.
the next day.
Yeah, but then he waited. It wasn't 22. Like if you would have opened it and said how many
That's
views and it said 222.
What happened?
You said you waited.
I was making a joke.
I don't believe you.
I don't care.
Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
283.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, everyone. This is Sherman from Sarasota. So I really, really want to score a pair of free tickets to Bert Kreischer, but I know I don't got a chance. However, is there a person, Mike, that you have never had on your show that you would love to have on your show, and either on the phone or in person? Is there somebody out there that would be your dream guest on the show that you haven't been able to get?
The crazy thing about this was he was earlier saying if we can get Sherman from Sarasota, I could die a happy man.
I've met Sherman. We've met before, haven't we?
Yeah, down at my place, Hart's
Yeah.
Landing in Sarasota. That's
Yeah.
right. I have a picture of you and I.
Sherman has a
And you
try
did
on fishing gear.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But I'm serious about that. I used to be a booker for a national TV program and for a pretty big radio show. And if there was somebody, and if you said you could get this person, I would get you a pair of Bert Kreischer tickets. I would put my time to it.
I'll do you one better, Sherman. If Galvin help me out because my memory goes bad. I know the top 2. My number 1 would be David Letterman. My number 2 would be Eddie Vedder.
What about your
Well,
222?
here's the other one. One, you've talked about John Travolta, which they failed and couldn't get him on, whatever.
True.
But I would think now, number 1, you get this guy, you get Bert Kreischer tickets. I think it would work out. Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Yeah. I mean, nobody gets Tom Cruise, so I wasn't going to say that, even though he'd be high on my list. But I would say realistically, it would be.
I think it's tough to get Bert Kreischer.
That's true. But here's the deal, Sherman. I would say David Letterman, Eddie Vedder, who's got a new album coming out, and then it would either be Travolta or Cruise. Either one of those would be just fine. And I will go you one. I'll go you one step further, Sherman. If you got any of those 3, I would not only get you tickets, I would take you to the show with me, and I will take you backstage and hang out with Bert and all that.
Oh, my God, that'd be awesome. By the way, I want to let you know David Letterman's intriguing because I used to live very close to him, and I owned a gas station in Ridgefield, Connecticut, and he used to come in with his Ferrari to get gas, and I actually have contact information for him. That doesn't mean I can get him.
Right, but let's now hard.
I have some contact.
The writers and executive producers, the Stengel brothers, are some of my best friends. I have been in the building a half dozen times during taping and have never met Dave. So if you think you can pull that off, I will take you to the show myself, and that gives you that. And Eddie Vedder, I think, is the easiest one right now because he's got a brand new album coming, and they're saying it's the best Pearl Jam album they've ever made. So they're real excited about rolling it out there. So that may even be a possibility. So there you go, Sherman. Your task has been set.
All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend. I'm going to be on it.
You too, pal. See ya.
I just imagine Dave pulling up there and taking the gas nozzle and sipping out of it and going, too much lead.
Mike Calta Show, hello. Also, Letterman's sister lives down here. Yes, sir.
Hello, is this Mike?
Yeah.
Hi, Mike and everybody. This is Colin, Rob Cullen from the fine city of Largo. You were talking about the Wild West stuff that you had up in New Jersey earlier. And bear with me, I've never called a radio show before, but that rang a bell to me. That back in the 70s, we had one of those places here, Wild West Territory, that was in Ocala, and it was a pretty cool, place. They did the same kind of thing, the guys falling off the roofs and all that type of thing, and they eventually shut it down because management ran it into the ground. But they now have opened up a new one here, and as a matter of fact, it's this weekend. So I just wanted to let your listeners know that they have moved that up to Williston, which is up close to Gainesville, I guess, and they're doing that type of thing all this weekend, where they're having the shootouts and the train robberies. And,
it was a fun time.
all the things.
As a kid, I loved it. So, and I would have bet my daughter might dig it. But yeah, all right, good. Thanks for the heads up. By the way, I remember the song "Wild West City." The city is running wild, and I just put it in YouTube, and there is a commercial on here for Wild West City.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
The city running wild. I'm on the Wild West City. Bring the missus and the child. Gonna wear my hat, twirl my gun, join the posse and have some fun at the Wild West City. The city running wild.
Oh, my God. I can't believe that. All right, let me go. Mike Calta Show, hello.
Hey, what's up there? Mike Calta's Medicine Man.
What do you got planned for the weekend there, big medicine man?
It could be anything. I'm thinking about going to see Seven Dust this weekend at the Hard Rock on Sunday.
I like Seven Dust.
And, of course, Pantera on Monday, which I'd like to get tickets for.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, hey, call your favorite radio show. They might be able to help you out. Thank you. Mike Calta Show, hello.
Well. So, copyrights and tattoos. What if some dude got a Mike Calta Show logo tattooed on his arm? Who would own that?
I gave it to Dominus Fabiscus. Once it happens, I said, keep it forever and do whatever you want with it.
This is Tattoo Tony, by the way.
I would say, this is Tony. Tony is the only person I think still alive with the Mike Calta Show tattoo.
Yeah.
We've had other folks get them, and then they die. So.
And then we have Chooch that has a Pitbull Tyler tattoo.
That's true, yeah. But, Tony, you got the old school. You got Rob on there, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I still do, yes. One of those days.
We got to
I think
upgrade
somebody
that.
else's name might have to go on there.
We'll cross it out and write Geo underneath.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
There
So
you
y'all
go.
doing okay?
Yeah, Tony. Good to hear from you, man. Thank you.
That's subjective, Tony.
Didn't some guy get Cowhead Show on
Yeah,
his
he's
net?
dead.
Oh,
He's
he's
dead.
dead, yeah.
Mike Calta Show, hello.
So is the two for Spanish is always the second boyfriend?
Sir, I am not taking any more phone calls because you just won the day.
That
you
was
just
good.
won the day with that.
That was good.
He's two.
You have any more plans for tattoos?
Hey, let me get a load of that feather one more time. Let me just take a look at that.
Why? Let me see your grinder tattoo.
Oh,
Look
burn
Yeah.
on you.
Oh, well, easy wolf
Right
guy.
there.
Oh, burn on me.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna fly blind. Where's the rest of your wolf
Oh,
pack?
let me just say, I'm not mocking your feather tattoo. I want to get a load of it. I wanted to see it again. Who did that?
Tim.
Who did that to you?
Tim the
And how
Tatman?
many held you down?
I'll get him back for you, Spanish. Don't worry.
Do we need to beat somebody up?
Did a fight? Who did that? You son of a bitch. It was Tim, the guy that we had
Yeah.
in here. Yeah.
The guy we almost made him lose his license.
Yeah. And then I was talking to Skip because I want to get stuff on the other side too. So
I got a call one day from the state. I answered the phone. I'm like, hello? And they're like, is this Mike? I go, yeah. Hey, we're calling from the state of Florida and licensing. And I was like, yeah. Do you have a guy named Tim, the Tap Man? And the show I was like, I can't talk to you. I got to go. I hung up.
prank call.
Yeah, and I called Tim right away. I go, hey, Tim, it's Mike Calta. And he's like, hey, I go, I just got a call from the state. He goes, yeah, they called me too. No big deal. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't want to get him in trouble.
As long as you say it's all right.
Spanish, you said you're going to get other ones? Or are you
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
get like a beak somewhere? And then like.
Dude, I'm going to go. I want some tail feathers on my back.
He's
You know
just
what I'm saying?
all over his body.
Yeah.
And then he'll make up one whole
Different-
bird.
Damn right.
What comes first, the chicken or the egg?
I let it die. I didn't say anything.
Like Mike
Hey.
Martin.
Hey,
All right, you brought it back.
No points for that either.
Yeah, brought it back.
your feather's very big.
Yes.
It's a big feather.
It is a big feather.
I will be honest. When I first saw it, I thought it was one of those Bluetooth things.
Yeah.
Because you have where your glasses
Yeah.
are right there, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I looked at it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like from here. Let me see one more time. I'm not even making a joke. I just want to stick it. I can't digest it.
It doesn't feel like you're not making jokes.
Because it looks like it's connected to your glasses. Because it goes right around your. No, I know that it's not. I know how tattoos work.
Spanish, would it bother you to come over here so I can see it? I don't just.
Why, what you got? You got a knife or something?
No, it just doesn't. I can't see what it is from there. I don't have my glasses on. I swear to God, it just looks like an arm. I know this sounds shady, but I promise I just want to see it.
Shady, he said.
No.
Shady, yeah. You don't even have to come any closer. I just want to see. Oh, that looks way better. Your glasses were ruining it because the glasses looks like it's part of it. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
But
still afraid you're gonna shock me.
Do you see where I thought it was the beetle or the roach thing, whatever?
Yes.
Because it has that color. It has that kind of shiny.
From here, I
purple-
couldn't see color, and your glass arm looked like it was part of it.
I just got it yesterday, so it's still fresh.
Oh, you just got it yesterday?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I noticed the 222. How long did you have the 222 before I noticed it? Because I noticed a couple days ago.
Like a week.
But had I seen you?
Yes.
But then I noticed that one right away.
You did, yeah. But that is
That
much
was
bigger.
big.
Yeah.
Well,
Joe,
his
did you
head
get a
wasn't shaved.
tattoo?
No, I did
What's
not.
different about you?
Not too much today, Michael. What do you
Something's
mean?
different than the
Something's
other day.
off.
Man, I think you got a
something's different?
tattoo and I just can't see it.
Well, I don't know, Michael. I think there might be something going on. I'm not really sure. I'm just
Was there a
trying
full
to
moon maybe or something?
trying to catch a vibe. I know Anthony's been talking about vibrations and such. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. It's no hat day. It's no hat day. A Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is a hat day. It's no hat day. It's no hat day. Oh, don't you wish that every day was a no hat day? What? Don't you wish? Rim ba doom, ram ba doom, ba boom. That every day I'm coming fresh out the kitchen. I'm having close to addition. It's a freaking weekend, baby, and you know we can have some fun on No Hat Day. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I like it. He threw in some raping time, Carmen.
First one, 2024.
There you go.
He is a
Holy cow.
crazy old wizard. Like, what?
I'm just saying, you never know what this stupid show is going to do. So describe your show. Well,
one of them's mentally unstable. One's an old wizard.
yeah. One of
No,
them.
man. I know a lot of skinheads with head tattoos.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
How many do you know?
A few.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Probably know a lot.
Enough to have a meeting?
Is that
I'll extend the invite.
All right, cool.
is that 222 upside down mean something else?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
No.
You reading some pamphlets?
No. I mean, I'm always reading pamphlets. But
By
no.
the way, just so you know, I am only calling you 222 from now on.
That's fine.
Hey, Wizard, 222,
Yep.
go get him.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the text that Pete just sent me that ended with, "Come with me to Drake tonight." And I wrote back, "No way." Pete basically just said, all the great things that you want will be there tonight.
And Drake.
Girls, food, alcohol, I got it all lined up. Come with me to Drake. And I wrote, "No way." There's no way.
Got some storms to watch roll in.
Pete to
Dude,
wear the
the
big
paint dry.
Mike Calta Show chain. It'd fit right in right there.
I honestly don't know any of the Drake songs except for that one, Kiki, Do You
Yeah.
Love Me? And I probably won't even sing that song.
I know some old
Started
stuff,
from the
but-
bottom, now we're here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I do
Show
know
Me
that
a
song.
Good Time is one of my favorites.
I don't know that.
That's a good
God's Plan.
Oh, yeah, but that's a terrible song.
I don't know.
That's
I'm
God's
just
Plan.
naming
That was
stuff.
double.
God's
I
Plan.
think
I
you're
knew
right.
two.
Yeah.
I got two of them. Yeah, I like that.
I'm not going.
He'll do some scenes from Degrassi.
No.
No?
They bring the wheelchair out?
Yeah.
What's his real name?
Jason Schwartzman.
Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Aubrey Graham.
Frank Anderson.
Although I like his Instagram handle is Champagne Poppy. I
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
I need to come up with one of those. Donut Daddy. Something.
Way sexier than
222's already taken.
Yeah. Get out of here with that.
How about Feather Ear?
Yeah. No. Featherman.
That's my password for everything. Ear Feather.